Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing it with a new microphone and I'm so excited. I think it's the first story we're recording with a microphone. I'm feeling incredible. Today the weather here is the same as it is in Mondstadt right now, and it gives me such like a nostalgic feeling about when I started playing Genshin, so I don't know, I'm really excited for today's event. I played a bunch of TCG on stream, last stream, so if you want to see TCG gameplay as well, let me know. And the event part, like gameplay part of this event, will probably be on stream this Sunday as well, which happens to be my birthday. So maybe you want to check it out. The 11th of June. Let's get into the story, and I hope you enjoy. Guys, I just recorded in my mind the entire video. I pressed the wrong button, so I haven't recorded the first part. I'm so stupid! Alright, well, hey, I'm sorry about this. To have a quick recap of what happened in the first part, there's even Mika Schmidt, and I was so excited. I'm not gonna act like it's the first time I see him. Now I know. What happened basically is we met over here this little girl, Charlotte, who is from Fontaine. She writes for basically a journal in Fontaine. Then we met Mona, who writes as well. We had a little talk with her just real quick. We got to the finals of the tournament. It was Timmy versus Kaya. Timmy ended up winning, and this was very funny. You could talk to him, and he's like, I won! And just say bye. Bye! I did congratulate him, and he's like, oh, my mom would be so happy. She told me to sign up. And then Mika Schmidt has a whole conversation with Huffman. He calls him bro.
Calm down, bro.
There you go, calm down, bro. It's very sad because there were some very pretty, like, scenic Mondstadt areas as well during this. He didn't really say a whole lot specifically that was interesting. I think, honestly, not a whole lot happened in the first arc. It was kind of setting up the story, but basically there's two thieves, at least we thought there were two. There's one guy that's just going around supposedly stealing card backs or also buying card backs for like ridiculous amounts of Mora for no reason. I'm very sorry I had to do it this way. Again, I'm just an absolute idiot. I forgot, well, I pressed the wrong button to start recording and was just talking to myself for what probably is half an hour, 45 minutes. Love to see it. Anyway, it's probably 8 now with all this talking, and we can then get started with the second day. I'm so sorry for missing out on the first one.
It's about time for us to
Here we go.
We've got a card snatcher to catch.
Oh yeah, these guys lost to Timmy because they're noobs. And I saw this name Frida, and it's Frida Kahlo, and it reminded me of school. Anyway, I think we're finally caught up. Again, sorry about that. That really sucks. But let's just say that was the introduction arc, and no one really thought it was very spicy. Anyway, she's really cute. I like her a lot, and she makes puns. And my Ningguang stars are behind.
Wow. Liyue Harbor is still bustling as always.
Uh-huh.
Where merchants flock and all ships dock.
And she makes rhymes all the
I
time.
understand what that saying was trying to describe. Still, nothing beats seeing it with your own eyes.
And talking to her after the quest, she was like naming titles for her article, just coming up with a bunch of ideas. Maybe the first one was the best, and I related to that so much when trying to make YouTube titles. Okay, I think we're finally caught up on everything I wanted to mention. I'm sure I missed some things. I'm sorry. Let's get into it. Oh, hello.
Welcome
it's one
to
of
Liyue Harbor. I hope you had a smooth journey.
Sure.
Lady Ningguang instructed me to wait for you here.
You expected us?
Oh, it's Ningguang's secretary. Bye. Which bye is it again?
I would never remember this either.
It's Baiwen. I assist Lady Ningguang with collecting and organizing intelligence.
By when?
That's right, Byron. Paimon remembers now. The other two are Baishir and Baishao.
Yeah, I knew that.
Lady Ningguang? You mean Tian Xuan of the Liyue Qixing?
Yes, that one.
Yep, that's her. But why does Ningguang
We
want
get
to
to see
us?
Ningguang as well?
Wait, and how does she even know that we'd be arriving in Liyue Harbor
I'm
today?
even more salty now. We saw Mona in this. I actually really like her. And we're gonna see Ningguang as well. We're seeing all my faves.
Lady Ningguang likes to stay informed. Nothing slips through her intelligence network.
Uh-huh.
She wishes to invite our visitor from Fontaine, Mademoiselle Charlotte, to join
Mademoiselle
her at
Charlotte.
Yijing Terrace to discuss cooperation.
Oh, I have to make the same joke again as well. I didn't know her name was Charlotte, and now I know it's Charlotte, and I'm like, oh, Charlotte aux fraises, because she has, you know, strawberry-colored hair.
What would she want with me?
News.
This is the first time I've ever been to Liyue
You're a
Harbor.
journalist. You have so much intel.
Lady Ningguang has known of you for quite some time.
Yeah.
A talented and capable journalist with the Steambird who writes insightful, engaging, and, most importantly, factual prose. She rather admires your work.
Yeah.
She also understands that in revealing the truth, your exclusive news, you have offended some interested parties that have been pulling strings behind the scenes. And that is
Already
why you have
knows
been
about
sent on
that.
an international reporting trip to cover the Genius Invocation TCG event.
That's a lot of text.
Wait, what? That's terrible!
Wow.
Oh, poor Charlotte.
Look at me looking so sad too.
No, it's just part of the job. I'm already used to it. But I'm surprised to learn that Lady Ningguang knows so much about my situation. Does she know my boss or something?
She knows everything.
Paimon wouldn't be surprised. She seems to know everyone and everything.
Yeah, we just heard it. Her knowledge network.
Lady Ningguang also welcomes the two of you to join,
Okay.
if you're interested.
Of course.
Oh.
I'm not saying
You
no.
didn't tell me you were best buddies with Lady Ningguang.
Listen, that's not something I'd tell everyone, okay? Oh my, another thing. She was aware of me being, this is why I'm so sad. She said I was honorary knight of Mondstadt, like savior of Liwa, not quite first sage of Boer, but also like freer of Inazuma. She said all my 4 titles that I always mention as a meme, and she just knew them.
Oh, Paimon wouldn't go that far. We've just been invited to the Jade Chamber as honored guests a couple times. You know.
Enough of the humble brag, Paimon.
But anyway, if Ningguang wants to discuss work stuff with Charlotte, it's probably gonna be best if we stay out of the way, right?
No.
Maybe we
Don't
can
do
go
this to
ask
me.
around about the card snatcher
Don't
while
do
you
this
have
to
your
me.
meeting with Ningguang.
Paimon.
Oh, are you sure?
No. No. Fine.
All right, thanks.
Old
Then I'll leave you to
Hans.
it. Let's
I
catch
see
up and
it.
swap notes later.
It's a
I'm
Hu Tao
actually pretty
pun.
excited to meet Lady Ningguang, so I don't want to keep her waiting.
I know. I know.
Very well. Please, Mademoiselle Charlotte, follow me.
Please, Mademoiselle Charlotte, suivez-moi.
See you two later.
Bye, Charlotte. Take care.
Sounds like Charlotte's a top-notch journalist, huh?
Yes.
Paimon's not sure what that exclusive news is all about, but it definitely sounds like a big deal.
I'm sure we'll hear a recap anyway because we're not allowed to be there now.
And if she manages to write up an article about this card snatcher case, we'll be featured in her exclusive news too.
Uh-huh.
It feels like we're about to become famous.
We're already famous, Paimon.
Yep, you're right. Okay, why don't we start asking around at the docks?
Sure.
There's always a lot of people coming and going.
Mhm.
Maybe someone's seen people trading cards there.
Yeah. Here we go. Dual summons at the summit round 2. Roll a sea of new acquaintances. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I am walking around as Ning here. Let me get rid of this little star so that it doesn't show in every cutscene. Honestly, you could cut away most of the stuff all the time from many quests. See, don't waste my time. That's what I'm saying. So the first part, I did a little recap for you. I can't believe I messed that up though. All right, Yongan. Hello.
Hi there, can we ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead. I'll answer as best I can.
I did sneeze for hay fever the first part too.
Have you noticed anyone here collecting card backs for Genius Invocation TCG recently?
Card backs. No, I'm afraid not.
Someone send this man home.
Sorry. Just before a girl in Inazuman attire walked by, and I've
Okay.
been sneezing nonstop since.
So you're probably allergic to cats? You know what, I'm starting to guess we saw khaenri'ah.
Well, take care of yourself and get well soon. We'll keep asking around.
I'll be alright. While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Save this man, he is dying. Maybe this cat is the one that's doing it. I'm gonna guess anyway it was khaenri'ah. Khaenri'ah was in Mondstadt, so Guan Hai.
Hi there. We'd like to ask you about something.
Hello.
Oh, sure, ask away. The ship's already set sail anyway, so I've got all the time in the world.
Alright, cool.
Have you seen anyone around here recently collecting card backs? You know, for that really popular game, Genius Invocation TCG?
He's like, genius what now?
Collecting card backs? I've definitely seen people around here playing the game, but I'm usually preoccupied with thinking about the sea. I've never paid too much attention to it.
Okay, well,
Fine, we'll ask someone else.
useful.
Oh, I really can't afford to wake up late next time.
What a random last line. Hello? Why do you say that? Oh my god, the fish man. And see you, Uncle Son.
Hey there, got a question for you.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Hello. Ask away.
Hello.
If it's fish you want, I've got all the answers.
Yes, big fish head.
Actually, it's not about fish.
Oh.
We were just wondering, since you're here all day running your stall, have you seen anyone collecting card backs for Genius Invocation TCG?
Let's hear it.
Genius Invocation TCG.
Oh,
Afraid I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
People come here for blackback bass, but not card backs.
nice one, dude. Great joke.
Really? Sorry to bother you then. We'll try our luck somewhere else.
I figured this would happen, and now we're gonna get ganked by someone that walks up here.
Don't you want to buy some fish to take with you?
Sure.
All my fish are super fresh, you know.
Sure. Uncle Son? I would've, but as I said, someone's gonna walk up on us.
Off to a slow start. Let's try somewhere else.
I bet you we don't have to. Someone's gonna walk up to us this
Hey,
time.
you two? Looking for someone?
Oh, what a shocker, guys.
Paimon knows that voice. It's Kazuha.
Hey, Kaza. Wow, coming from behind you, that's crazy.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Hey, man. How's it going? Long time no see.
Captain Beidou needed to return to Liyue to take care of some business. So
Card
I've been
games.
taking the chance to get to walk around town.
Yeah.
It's a nice surprise to run into you two here.
I'm happy to see you outside of your heavy, long lore moments. Just like casual you. It's kind of nice.
Looks like you have questions. May I be of any help?
You know TCG.
Well, long story short.
Oh, Fade to Black? Paimon tells Kazuha all that's happened recently. I wish we could actually have a recap.
Well, the harbor
For you
breeze
guys.
is as peaceful and pleasant as ever. I don't believe that the card snatcher you're looking for has been through here.
Really? Yet.
Okay.
Well, where's the tournament being held? Let's just camp there.
I'm not sure if that's good news or bad in your eyes.
Kind of bad, I think.
By the way, it seems there's a competition being held nearby.
I know.
I stopped to have a look. This Genius Invocation TCG.
Here we go again.
It seems to be immensely popular at the
It's so big. It's crazy. It's crazy. They really are. Like, in real life, it's not... I'm sure it's doing okay, but it's not, like, as big as they make it out to be here. But it's so funny how they're advertising. Like, this quest is just one advertising for this new game mode.
Wait, have you never played it before,
There's no way.
No, I haven't. I have quietly observed from the side.
There's no way.
The captain brought a small box aboard recently that contained a variety of beautifully illustrated cards.
Yeah.
She enjoys playing with the crew while enjoying a few drinks. A few too many, perhaps.
Of course.
That's called the Casket of Tomes. It's what you use to carry your cards in.
Yes.
And it helps you find players nearby, too.
Mm-hmm.
You should give it a try, Kazuha. The rules are pretty easy to pick up, and then you'll have a fun game to play with your friends.
This is the perfect chance to learn.
Forging friendship through card-based combat does sound quite delightful. All right, then. Show me the ropes, if you please.
All right.
Paimon can teach you. Paimon's watched the Traveler play a ton of times, so even Paimon's a master invocator now.
Really? I want to see that.
After we teach you the rules, we'll also have to get you a Casket of Tomes.
But what about this card snatcher you're looking for? Is not dealing with that more urgent at present?
Yeah, well, we're waiting for our friend. She's having a talk with Ningguang that we somehow declined for some reason.
Oh, good point. Paimon got so caught up chatting with our old friend that she nearly forgot about our promise to our new friend.
Mm-hmm.
Now where should we go next?
Ah, there she is, Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Hey, look over there.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the Inazuman courier who Diona was chatting with back in Mondstadt?
Sure is.
What's she doing here?
Delivering more packages.
Ah, I just noticed the logo at her waist. Isn't that khaenri'ah Express?
You'd be right.
Huh? Do you know that company, Kazuha?
Yeah, it's world famous, dude. Like this card game, TCG. You ever heard of it?
Yes, I've heard of it. They provide delivery services in Inazuma.
Yeah.
Looks
From
like she's having
Inazuma.
some trouble. Why don't we go and introduce ourselves?
Yeah, sure. Khaenri'ah. Hi, Khaenri'ah.
Which way is it from here?
What you looking for? The funeral parlor, bet?
Hey there, you look lost. Need any help?
Yeah.
Me. Huh? Oh, I recognize you.
Uh-huh.
Weren't you at the Cat's Tail in Mondstadt?
Sure are.
Yep, Paimon's name is Paimon, and these two are the Traveler and Khaenri'ah Kazuha. It's a strange coincidence running into you
It's
again.
really not, though.
Hello. Hello. My
Hello.
name's Kirara.
Hello.
I'm a courier for Inazuma's khaenri'ah Express.
We know.
I know khaenri'ah Express is widely praised for its punctual and safe delivery services, but I wasn't aware that the company had started operating internationally.
Just her?
Wow, it's rare to meet a fellow Inazuman abroad. Our company just recently began expanding its services overseas, which is great for me because
After
now
the
I
end of the
basically get
Eternal
paid
Storm.
to travel all around the world. Only downside is I sometimes get a bit lost when it's my first time in a new city.
It's a cool feeling, though.
Sometimes, when I'm running late, I even have to change back into my original form and climb over walls to make sure the parcel's on time. Do you happen to know the way to the Wangsheng funeral parlor?
See, I knew it.
I feel like I've been going in circles all day.
Yeah, follow me.
Yeah, we know the place. We'll show you the way.
Uh-huh.
You will? Oh, thank you so much.
For a small fee of 16,000 moras, we can get 4 chop sueys. Actually, I think they're 5k each or 6k each. How much is Sue asking for a chop suey nowadays? Has inflation hit Liwa yet? Let's check it out. Sue, how much you asking for 1 chop suey? 6.6k now. You're freaking crazy. Thank you. Worth it. And here it is. And look who's waiting for us. It's Hutao.
Down on the ground, the dice
Oh.
spin around, while high in the sky, the sun shines bright. That last line could use some work.
Not with the rapping again. Not with the rapping again, Hutao. Don't do it.
Here we are. This is it.
Uh-huh. There she is. Long time no see as well.
Oh, White's the traveler in Paimon. What brings you here?
Listen, your delivery cat was lost. We had to show her the way.
And I see you've brought some friends, clients, business partners, new associates.
Yes to all of the above. The slide
Maybe
in.
leave the introductions to Paimon. This is
You
Khaenri'ah
don't know
Kazuha, and
Kazuha?
this is Kirara.
Wow.
Hello. It is an honor to meet you.
Yes.
Greetings, old friends and new. So,
Yeah.
what brings you all to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor this fine day?
The cat has to deliver something.
Wait, don't tell me. Is it our latest promotion?
Yes.
Well, I'm touched that you journeyed all this way.
Well, it's definitely done.
No, we were just giving Kirara directions.
What do you mean?
Hello, ma'am. Are you Director Huta of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm your khaenri'ah Express courier, and we have a delivery for you. I just need to ask you for a signature.
Let me see. Oh, yes, I've been expecting this.
How do you forget you have a package on the way? That's crazy, though.
Delivery services these days make everything so much easier.
They really do.
I used to have to send my consultant running to and fro for this kind of thing.
Yeah. Poor Bongles. But Bongles out of a job now.
Say, Khaenri'ah, how flexible is your company in terms of delivering different types of goods?
Oh, no.
How about a living person? And what about someone who's more in between alive and dead?
Stop. Stop. Not the giggle as well. Way to scare away our new friends. Yeah, well, look, I'd be in shock too. We're all looking. I feel like that's really impolite, guys. Stop looking at our tails.
Yes, that's a no.
I love
Well,
it.
maybe we can talk about potentially expanding your company's services sometime.
No, God.
Could I trouble you to take a
No.
moment and leave a 5-star review?
No, don't say this. We had this meme in Star Rail as well recently.
5 stars? Well, that's an odd number. Let's make it an even 6. No, much too low. Services good deserves at least 8. In fact, 9. 1 extra for going the extra mile.
But then we're an odd number again.
Oh, 5 stars will be plenty, really. But your enthusiasm means a lot.
I'm still fighting this fly.
All right. I should be on my way now. Thanks again for the directions.
Yeah, you're welcome. Do you handle all the deliveries?
No. Not necessarily. Business has been picking up lately, so the company has hired lots of new staff.
Okay.
But I handle all the international deliveries
Yeah.
because I'm the quickest.
Sure.
I am a yokai after all.
Okay, stop flexing this.
So chances are that we'll see you on the road again soon.
Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing you all again soon.
Yeah.
Although, hopefully next time it won't be because I'm lost.
Well, next time will be your home nation, so I don't think so. Bye. That was a quick interaction.
I heard you reciting a poem just now, Director Who. May I ask from where you drew your inspiration?
The sun, the light, life and death, Star Wars.
Oh, do you share a liking for poetry as well?
Once in a while, I
Yes.
throw words at each other and see what sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no need for
Ay-ya.
self-deprecation. I've seen people from all walks of life. And I can tell just from the way your sleeves flutter in the wind that you are a man of culture.
A man of culture as well. I remember that meme.
Anyway, I'm preparing for the tournament final that will be held shortly.
Uh-huh.
Anyone feeling poetic? I need ideas.
The sun, the cards, the card thief, card backs.
Tournament final? Ooh, you mean the Genius Invocation TCG tournament?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
The TCG? You mean the game that's worldwide known, popular, and growing fast as light?
My next opponent is no small fry.
Okay.
Most of the time, he's so unassuming you couldn't pick him out of a crowd. But during this tournament, it's like he sprang up out of the ground like a whopper flower.
Oh no.
And took the competition completely by surprise.
Not whopper flowers.
So I have a strong feeling that this will be a tough battle to win.
I have no guess for who this would be. Smiley. Smiley, smiley, smiley.
Then shouldn't you be focusing on
Was it
your
Yan Xiao?
strategy? How is writing poetry gonna help?
Destabilize him.
Because skill doesn't thrill unless you've also got style.
It's not entirely true, but there's some truth to it.
What?
No, it's like, you know, you can be the best, but if you have no charisma, then what? Kind of shrug it off, no?
Let me give you an example you'd be more familiar with. To make a great dish, it takes not just flavor, but presentation too.
Sure.
Ever heard the saying it takes 2 flint to light a fire?
Yeah.
Same principle applies when you're trying to make an impression.
Okay.
That sounds like it makes sense. Or does it? Oh, Paimon can never tell with Hu Tao.
That sounds like it makes sense. Depends on you. If it makes sense to you, then it's fine. This can make sense to someone and not to someone else. This is not an open question.
In duels to the death, some samurai pay each other respects before the fight. Often, the two opponents find they have much in common.
Yeah.
See? New guy gets it. What did I say? A man of culture.
Stop.
You flatter me, Director Who. In my humble opinion, you could try incorporating your competitive aspirations into your lines.
Uh-huh.
Or perhaps some words to
Yes.
intimidate your opponent.
That's what I was on about.
Oh, we have an expert among us.
Among Us, another meme. Great job.
Why don't you play a match with me? It'll help me warm up and maybe find some creative inspiration.
He never played before, Hu Tao.
As much as I'd like to oblige, I'm afraid that I haven't played before. I don't even have my own deck.
It's okay. You can use my deck.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, it's not
really
funny.
wants to watch you play. How about Paimon gives Kazuha a crash course right now?
Sure, this white cat is staring at my soul.
Since everyone is so willing to offer their help, how can I refuse?
That's right, you can't. Do it. Paimon explains the rules of Genius Invocation TCG to
So
Kazuha.
there you have it. Those are the rules. Paimon also included a few little tips and tricks she's picked up from watching the Traveler play. Well, think you can handle it from here, Kazuha?
Do it.
I think I've got it. Thank you, Paimon Sensei.
Paimon Sensei.
Sensei? Wow, Paimon's never been called that before.
Well, Kazuha,
I like that.
ready to go one-on-one against Liyue's most notorious backstreet poet?
Notorious. Maybe not for the best reasons.
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity, Director Who.
I don't think we're gonna be able to see this
Any
happen.
last words before the duel begins?
A bow, a respectful bow, and a good luck.
One moment. Okay. I think I've got something.
Let's hear it.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, that was fast, actually.
All right. Say your piece, Challenger.
Whoa, things are really heating up.
No, they're not. Shh. Paimon, stop talking. Let's hear that.
Minds like sharp blades clash.
Yes.
Friendship forged through cards and dice. Autumn leaves burn bright.
Air fryer.
I, Khaenri'ah Kazuha, humbly accept this duel.
I find it so funny to think of this as just a bunch of children acting like grown-ups, like, I will accept your duel.
The birds are chirping. The weather's so nice. Watch me roll 6 pyro dice. Director Who of the Wangshan
That was one of your
Funeral
better
Parlor
lines,
is
Utah.
ready for battle.
That was one of your better ones. Do the Pokemon intro. Bit of a jarring change of genre. No, that was great. I love the face, though. I love that.
My turn. Chi.
Chi? Hu Tao and Kazuha play a thrilling match of Genius Invocation. Who won? Kazuha won. No.
I am defeated.
Yes, indeed.
It's no wonder that Director Who has earned a spot in the tournament finals.
Indeed.
Talk about an exciting match, though.
So true. I loved especially when, like, she played a card and then he played a card. That was a good moment.
Good thing I was able to send off all those summons of yours.
Oh, summon deck? Ew. I have summon deck? Ew. In canon? Ew. Summon abuser.
I have to say, it's hard to believe that this was your first time playing.
Yeah, listen, he's very perceptive boy. Is that a word? Perceptive. I think it is. He watched everyone play on the pirate ship.
I owe it all to Paimon Sensei's teaching.
Nah. That's too much.
You really
Look, Paimon Sensei's ego is so inflated, she's floating.
Hey, Paimon's always been able to float in the air.
Really? Oh, I'd never noticed before.
Well, Kazuha, did you enjoy Genius Invocation TCG?
No. End of story 2.
Yes, indeed. There is a good variety of card abilities, and the tempo of the match can swing in an instant.
So true.
I understand now why it's become so popular across
Worldwide international superstar game.
Oh, seems the world's gained yet another
Hey!
TCG player.
Ka-ching! All suddenly, what's up?
Ka-ching! When did you get here?
Shortly after these two had begun their match, everyone seemed so focused on the game that I didn't want to interrupt.
Wow, and did you like it?
You must be Khaenri'ah Kazuha? Your reputation precedes you. It's an honor to finally meet you.
How is everyone only meeting him now?
Please, the honor is all mine. I have heard great things about the esteemed Yuhung from Captain Beidou.
Just call me Kuching. You played very well indeed,
She's
considering it was your
leaving.
first time. I'm impressed.
Wow.
If we ever have the opportunity.
Wow.
Oh no!
Kazuha's already
I'm
lined up
sorry.
his next opponent.
Yeah, sure. I guess I'm not allowed to play anyone. I'm just boring. I'm third wheeling again.
Why so surprised? Practically everyone at Yujing Terrace is playing Genius Invocation TCG these days. I also play from time to time, when time permits.
Yeah, well, only against Kazuha, never against me, I guess.
It would be my pleasure to join you for a match. However, I can't borrow the Traveler's deck forever. Our match might have to wait until after I manage to obtain my own casket of tomes.
Sure.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. When we get back to the tournament venue, I'll ask a member of the Genius Invocation TCG Society to provide one for you.
I'm being so left out.
And please don't think about returning the favor. I assure you, it's no inconvenience. Besides, a friend of the Traveler is a friend of us all.
Wow, that's kind of cute. Thanks, Ka-ching. And so begins Kazuha's TCG journey.
I am grateful for your kindness, Kuching.
Pleasure. Also, Hu Tao, the final is about to start. I just came to make sure you're aware.
Wow, that's crazy.
Don't worry. It might look like my mind's on other things, but I'm still listening.
Just pops up from behind.
Thorough preparation
Whack-a-mole.
is the key to victory, after all.
Sure.
Will you all be coming with us to the venue?
Yes, I would love to, but there's something I have to talk to you about. It's a card back thief.
All right, back to the task at hand. We're investigating a card snatcher. Have any of you
Star
seen
Snatcher.
someone going around collecting Genius Invocation card backs recently?
No.
Card backs? You mean like the kind with a treasure chest design on it?
Yes, exactly that one.
Yes, exactly. That's the one.
Funny. The word snatcher didn't come to mind when I saw him. He struck me as more of a potential client.
Yeah, apparently, I think he's just a collector. That's my guess so far. Another thing I mentioned in the first recording is Snatcher. I don't know if it's the same thing. Yesterday I streamed and I was Dora the Explorer. And I think Snatcher might be the name of the fox that steals in Dora always. I don't know, I thought it was a funny coinkydink.
I saw him playing a match against Chongyun this morning.
Okay.
He said that whoever lost would have to hand over their card back.
Wow.
It was close, but he managed to beat Chongyun in the end.
Oh no.
After the match, he wiped the sweat from his forehead, took the card back from Chongyun, and left.
Wow.
Sounds like we need to go talk to Chongyun then.
Yeah, sure.
In that case, try Uwang Hill. I think that's where he should be.
He's trying to get rid of the demons there.
If I may ask, what else is this alleged card snatcher suspected of doing?
Nothing. Snatching cards, that's it.
We don't know too much about him, apart from his obsession with card backs. But apparently, he's stolen other players' cards before.
Yes, angrily stare.
I see. I'll inform the Millilith to be on the lookout for this individual. But while he's still at large, make sure you stay safe.
This is so... I'm sorry, but the idea of like children grouping up together and being like, listen guys, I will inform the guards that they keep an eye on this card game thief. He must be stopped at all costs, and make sure you stay safe.
I think I'll go with the Traveler to Uwang Hill.
Oh, let's go.
All right, see you later.
Good luck in the final, director.
With so many people rooting for me, I'm sure the match will be over before I can say Hugh.
You. I don't get it. Goodbye.
All right, let's go find Chongyun.
Sure. On it. More introductions to be done. I never know who knows who at this point. There's so many characters in the game. Look at us cutely sitting on a little bench. He's just standing here with a kid. That's sobbing. You guys okay? Lil Fang? Stop crying, Lil Fang. What's going on, Lil Fang?
Hey,
Don't panic. I'm sure we'll find her.
What are you looking for, little Fang?
Changyun, we found you!
Hello.
Paimon, Traveler. And...
Khaenri'ah Kazuha.
Hello, I am khaenri'ah Kazuha.
hi, I'm Changyun, an exorcist from Liyue. Long story short, this boy lost his friend while they were playing hide and seek.
Every time.
I told little you not to hide anywhere too far away.
What the hell?
But I've looked everywhere, and I still can't find her.
I think that's new. They added tears this time because the guy we confronted in the first part had a tear, like a sweat drop as well, and this guy has tears now.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna add a lot of emo.
Get lost out here in the wilderness. We'll help look for her too. Did you see which direction she went?
No.
Yeah, I kind of peeked a little bit when I was counting. She went that way.
Fortunately, I was cheating.
Okay, then let's start looking in that direction.
Let's go, champ. Nice job on cheating. That's a life lesson right there. Oh my god, not behind the tree.
Little you! Where are you?
Little you. Where are you? Oh my god, treasure hunters. Die.
Let's hope little you didn't run into
Die.
them.
I absolutely decimated them. Ow. Watch this. Boom. Whew. Whew. Absolutely farmed.
Seriously, why are we always running into these guys?
I don't know, dude. They're everywhere.
Hey, everyone, have a look at this.
Oh my god, it's dirt. Have a look at this. Crouches down. Bum behind
Are
him.
those genius invocation cards?
No way.
Oh, I know that one. It belongs to little you.
Really?
Her dad gave her a deck, and it's her favorite thing. She takes it with her everywhere.
Okay.
So little you is definitely here. But there's a fork in the road up ahead. Oh, which way should we go?
Right.
Wait a moment. Did Little Yu's father also give her a small box to store the cards?
Must have.
Yeah, a casket of tomes. I have one too.
Okay, well, Kazuha might have the idea, we start a challenge and then we can scan where her box is.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
It can locate nearby players.
Yes, as long as she still has the box with her, we should be able to determine her location.
Easy.
Quick, get our casket of tomes out.
Okay, I'm on it. Boonk. Oh, whoa, wow. That looks very cool.
Let's see. There's Changyun and little Fang. Aha! There's another player over there. That must be little you.
I'm gonna guess the box is just there and there's no one there. And is it right? Is it right? It's left. Well, oh, she is right there. No way. Mint, ah.
Little you. Little Fang. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone so far away.
Oh my god.
I was trying to find a hiding place, but then I saw a bunch of really angry-looking guys, and I got scared. So I ran till I ended up here.
Sob.
Don't worry. We've already taken care of the bad guys.
Yes, they are all dead as the shadow goes over my face. That was actually my dark mode.
But Uhmm Hill is full of yin energy. You shouldn't be playing in a place like this. Understand?
Yin what now?
Yes, sir. We won't do it again. Thanks, everyone.
Alright, go home now.
Thank you for rescuing me.
You're okay.
Of course. Now, don't go running off. Hang tight for a moment, and I'll walk you both home.
Okay, that's probably a better idea.
Paimon's glad she was okay.
What an interesting side arc.
Me too. Good on Kazuha for coming up with the Casket of Tomes idea.
So true.
Yeah, how did the rest of us not think of that? Huh.
Yeah,
Guess
how
use
did
it
we
so
not?
often when we're playing
Huh.
cards that it didn't occur to us to use it for anything else.
Sure.
What a nifty little gadget. The Sumeru scholars who invented it must be super brainy.
Or want to keep track of our locations at all times.
Oh, by the way, Changyun, we wanted to ask you about something.
Hopefully we can do that before you walk these kids home. Paimon describes the card snatcher situation to Changyun.
Oh, I knew there was something fishy about his obsession with card backs. I can't believe it. I let a thief slip right through my fingers. Whoa. Deep breaths. Stay calm.
Take a little bite of ice cream.
It's not your fault. You didn't know what his intentions were.
True.
If I'd been in your shoes and he invited me to a duel on the same terms, I doubt I'd have sensed anything untoward either.
Right.
Exactly. He's crafty. If you're not paying attention, he'll just steal the card he wants. And if that doesn't work, he'll come up with some other way to get his hands on it.
Sure.
Did he happen to say anything after he got the card back?
Yes, off to Inazuma. That's what he said after he got the ones in Mondstadt.
Not a lot. He seemed to be in a hurry. He just packed up his things and then left for the docks.
Yep.
But I did hear him grumbling about how far away Inazuma is.
Shocker.
And how he wasn't looking forward to the boat journey.
Right.
This guy sure talks to himself a lot.
Exactly.
Well, it sounds like a pretty solid lead, so Paimon thinks we should follow it.
Uh-huh.
But first, we should stop by the venue.
Okay, to see
Then
who
I guess I'll
does
take
fighting?
Little Fong and Little You home now. Though I'd really rather help track down that thief.
Yeah, well, it's okay, man. Don't worry about it. Leave the card snatcher to us.
Sure. I'm counting on you.
I'll let you know if I get him. Catch up to them, they're running.
Whoa. Is it just Paimon, or did things suddenly get gloomier here after Changyun left? Huh. Come on, let's get out of here.
Alright. Alright. We're back.
What an incredible match.
Oh.
Truly mesmerizing to watch two players compete at such a high level.
Who was she fighting?
What? We missed the final again? Ugh. Paimon was hoping we'd at least get to catch a glimpse of the final round.
Yeah.
You're back. Did you find Chongyun? Everything goes smoothly?
Kinda, in the end.
There were a few hiccups along the way, but in the end, it all turned out fine. So Hu Tao, did you win your match?
Oh.
Of course.
Oh, who was it?
Didn't go quite as Hugh as
Hugh.
I expected, but all in all, it was
So many
good
moves.
old wham bam. I'd like to thank my fam.
Oh, stop. Stop.
My opponent was no pushover. We both took out a couple of each other's character cards before it came down to the decisive round.
Wow.
I closed my eyes.
Who was it, though?
Held my breath and clenched the dice tightly in my hand as I prayed for the blessings of all my supporters in the audience, both visible and invisible. Wink,
Hate
wink.
it. Oh, yeah, of course.
Can you guess what happened next?
You won. What happened?
Channeling all my skill and style, with a flick
6
of the
fire
wrist, I
dice.
released the dice from my hands and shouted my battle cry at the top of my lungs.
Do it.
Watch me roll 6 pyro dice!
And lo and behold, when the dice came to rest, I counted precisely 6 of the pyro persuasion.
That's cool.
It was all over before I could say, pyre, pants on fire.
Amazing.
Wow, sounds like your poem worked like a charm.
That was great.
Director Who's playstyle is rapid but graceful, like a lone butterfly navigating the depths of a forest. With a little luck beneath her wings, she soared above the competition.
Hell yeah.
Luck
Oh,
is a key
Ning.
ingredient in every success.
Ning.
Wouldn't you agree, traveler?
I don't know, but I'm lucky to see you right now. Haha.
Oh, it's Ningguang and Charlotte. Finished with your business meeting?
Apparently.
Yep. I have to say, the Tian Schwinn has a very incisive mind. She's extremely insightful. I gotta admit, I'm kind of envious of Baiwen now.
Wow.
Oh, wow. You must be Khaenri'ah Kazuha.
More introductions. Whoa.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Charlotte.
First the Traveler, now Kazuha. Feels like I've been inducted into the Tevat Heroes Club. I remember when you made the headlines of the Steambird.
You countered that egg attack? It was crazy.
Young samurai blocks the
There it
Muso
is.
no Hitotachi. You captured the public imagination in Fontaine for some time.
My oh my. I had no idea I was up against such a legendary warrior in our card duel earlier.
What's going on?
That's all in the past now. I count myself as the fortunate one today for this chance to make so many new friends.
Wow.
Today is indeed a momentous day to have brought us all together.
Mm-hmm.
I propose that I treat everyone to a meal to mark the occasion.
All right.
If it pleases you all.
Another meal. Wow, we're farming.
Oh, sounds like it's victory meal time. Count me in.
All right, well,
You'll have
sounds
to
like the end of
excuse
Arc
me for a
2.
moment while I wrap things up at the tournament venue. I'll join you all later.
All right, see you in a bit, Kaching.
This is great. We can have a nice hearty meal and get a good sleep tonight before heading off to Inazuma tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Inazuma, does this mean you found a new lead on the card snatcher?
Yes, he snatched Chongyun's card and then left, but let me fade to black and tell you.
Sure did.
Oh.
Investigating is what we do best. Well, okay, guess luck played a part in it too.
Can we stop mentioning luck all the time? What is this not giving self any credit?
I still have some things to take care of here in Liyue.
All right.
So I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you to Inazuma.
That's okay.
Okay, but remember to keep working on your genius invocation skills. You never know when Paimon-sensei will show up for a surprise inspection.
Wow, you're really getting pretty strict, Paimon-sensei.
I've also heard some things about this card snatcher you're pursuing.
Okay.
Already? Wow. Nothing gets past Ningguang, huh?
Apparently not.
A new card back appeared on the market recently.
Oh.
It's extremely rare and bears an image of a treasure chest.
Okay.
Some players are willing to pay exorbitant amounts of more for things of this nature, as they believe they can improve their luck.
Of course.
So I looked into them briefly to see whether there was any genuine commercial value in them.
Of course you would.
I quickly learned that every card back with that particular design had been scooped up overnight. There's not a single one left in all of Liyue.
So everyone thinks it's a common, but he wants a monopoly over them, and he's gonna. Oh no, wait, maybe he's buying the ugly ones that are cheap, and he's gonna resell them as the expensive one.
Initially, I thought this might be just another case of a merchant hoarding goods in hopes of maximizing their profits.
Yeah.
But once I heard more, I realized it must be the thief you are after.
Okay, give us more.
Is there anything else unusual about these card backs other than their rarity?
Oh no.
Unfortunately, since I didn't manage to procure one for myself, I'm unable to say for sure.
Okay.
All I know is that despite being custom made, they are not particularly exquisite. If they were, you can be sure I would have purchased one soon.
Of course.
The mystery of this card snatcher gets more baffling at every turn.
It doesn't matter. Given how much he likes to talk to himself, he's sure to spill all his secrets sooner or later.
That's true.
Every journey into the unknown is a mystery waiting to be solved. But often, it is encounters with the unexpected that make the journey all the more interesting.
Yeah.
For instance, it was certainly a pleasant surprise for me today to meet top talents from all around Teyvat.
Cute. Duel. The Summoner's Summit round 2 complete. Roll a sea of new acquaintances, and we are waiting for tomorrow. Now, I get to walk around this little venue. This is what I did. This is when I realized that I hadn't recorded the first part, like an absolute dummy. How's
By the way, does Captain Beto play Genius Invocation TCG by any chance?
100% yes.
Yes. In fact, she's one of the best in the whole Crux fleet.
Would you mind putting in a word for me, Kazuha? I'm a longtime fan of Captain Beto's.
That's cool.
I always hoped I'd be friends with her someday, but so far I've never had the chance.
Cute.
Sure. But please be gentle when you inevitably defeat her in Genius Invocation.
Please be gentle. Alright, we even had this. Be sure to visit the food stalls next to tournament. A limited edition minty Qingshan cakes. Really? Do these cakes live up to the hype? I keep going back and never managed to get my hands on one. Do we get a recipe? It's a bit bitter. My tongue is still shriveled. It tastes good. I'm not curious. When is this not going to be back on sale? Come on, you're missing out on so much business. Speaking of the Adepti, this is like an actual online forum, but not online. Who would write like that? Oh, there was also an arc about this. Apparently being like the two people that created TCG being depicted, but apparently no one really knows who they are, what they do, etc, etc. This is so cool. Are you sitting there? And I think this area is very pretty as well.
Hi there, my name's Charlotte. I'm a reporter for the Steambird.
Hello.
Could I borrow
Oh,
a
he
moment of
lost.
your time for a brief interview?
He lost to Hu Tao.
Sure. Go ahead.
How does it feel to get absolutely destroyed in the finals?
You made a promising start in this competition, leaving many contenders in the dust on your way to the finals, before narrowly missing out on a championship win when you lost to director Hu Tao of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor. It must be difficult for you knowing how close you came to victory.
This is such a tease question. You're not asking anything.
With this in mind, would you like to share your thoughts on how the final match played out?
What are you supposed to answer on this, no matter what? Like,
sorry. Do you want an answer for the media? Do you want my
I
actual
love
thoughts?
that he's saying this.
I'd like to hear your actual thoughts, of course.
I'm mad. I'm fucking pissed.
Well, I've always said that playing cards is 70% skill
He's gonna
and 30%
flip it.
luck. But when your opponent rolls 6 dice of the same element at once, there's no coming back from that. Not even with Adeptus level skills. So there was no hope for a mere adventurer like me.
Alright, good excuse, man. Handyman. Sussman. Alright. Ning! Ning, my beloved.
I've heard that even the unofficial Genius Invocation tournament is enjoying a huge turnout. Many serious TCG players have registered for both the official and unofficial ones.
I'm gonna register for the unofficial one.
As for me, I don't mind trying my hand at the trending games from time to time, though I still prefer chess.
I remember that from the hangout.
But when it comes down to it, whatever differences there may be between the various games around, They all share one important thing in common. They bring friends together.
How cute, Ning. How cute. Ning definitely the queen in her own chess game. Okay, let me check if I messed up again, or if this time it actually worked. Okay, well this part managed to record successfully at least, so once again I apologize for missing the mondstadt part. Fortunately, not too much happened, just a couple funny moments, but it's okay. We can live without them. I kept you up to date.
Paimon had a great time chatting with everyone. Hopefully we'll find someone in Inazuma to treat us to a meal too.
Let me guess, that's gonna happen. Oh.
Hey! Not the entire time.
Ew! Ew! Paimon, you nasty ass. I don't know who said, I think it was Charlotte. Charlotte said, like, Paimon, you fatty, stop eating. She just fucking burped. Alright, who's gonna welcome us here?
Whoa, look! Promo posters everywhere!
Yeah,
The moment
wow.
you arrive in the harbor!
Yep, indeed, a lot of them.
Paimon gets more and more curious about the two inventors of this game every time we see the posters.
I can imagine.
You're not the only one. There's so little information to go off of that there's all sorts of wild speculations about them.
Yeah.
Some people say that they invented the game after the god of wisdom gave them an epiphany, while others say that they're not actually the inventors at all.
Yeah, the second part I've heard, I think.
By the way, have you two ever read a book called King of Invocations?
I forgot to look in the stall if there was another edition of it, because we got the first one in mondstadt. Yeah.
Well, it's a story about a young boy who gets possessed by the spirit of the Crocodile King
I
and
know.
becomes a TCG player.
I read that in the first part, I read it out loud.
I made sure to read it before coming on this trip.
Smart.
Some people have even speculated that the author of the King of Invocations is the boy who was possessed.
No
While
way.
the true inventors of the game are the Crocodile King and Ibis King from the legends.
What?
Each of these theories gets more ridiculous than the last.
Hey, everything's possible in Tavad.
Exactly. Which is why the original author came forward to deny these rumors.
Okay.
But that only fueled the debate further, and the book's sales skyrocketed.
They're just smart marketing.
It can't be denied that the King of Invocations novels are a major part of why Genius Invocation TCG has become so popular.
Very true.
Just look at the venue. They're almost treating this like a national festival.
Actually true as well.
The book is going to sell more copies after this.
The Ogosho God of Thunder Festival.
You can be sure that the Fox Lady is behind all this.
She definitely has a share if she publishes the book.
Fox Lady?
Oh yeah, the yokai from this place.
Yeah, Yai Miko. She's chief editor of the Yai Publishing House.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon can just imagine her eating some fried tofu as she instructs her editors to use this event to boost light novel sales.
As she walks up, very perceptive of you, Paimon.
Oh, yes, I've been in that situation many times myself. Although in our case, the boss would be drinking coffee and talking about newspaper sales.
Sounds like bosses are the same everywhere.
Basically. Here we go. Duel, the Summoner's Summit, round 3, cards gone, grievances be gone. Cool. I'm starting to get over not having that first part recorded. Although at the start it very much hurt and I'm very angry at myself still. But it's okay, we are in pretty Inazuma now. Let's see who we are going to meet. I know Kokomi is in the story at some point, and
the scenery in every nation is so different. This trip is really paying dividends.
I told you it was pretty.
Good thing that you're able to be so optimistic about it. It sounded like you were pretty much forced to come on this trip whether you wanted to or not.
I mean, it's traveling the world. It doesn't sound that bad.
Huh? Wait.
Yo!
Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It's A!
Have we seen all my favorites from every region so far? We've seen Mona from Mondstadt, we've seen Ningguang from Liwa, and we were seeing Egg from Inazuma. Hey, Egg. Egg always so emotionless.
Traveler, Paimon, we meet again.
Hey, Egg.
Oh, who is this?
No. Charlotte. No.
Allow Paimon to introduce you. Seems like that's all Paimon's been doing these past few days.
I know, it's been a lot.
Anyway, this is Charlotte. She's a journalist from Fontaine. And this is A.
Egg.
She's Inazuma's archon.
How do you not know?
What? you mean...
There it is!
Excellency, the
but...
almighty Narukami Ogosho, god of...
Nah, but...
Hello. Please forgive me for not recognizing you.
As a guest from afar, there's no need to be so formal.
Wow.
Right, I mean, okay.
Get her some Dongo milk, she'll be fine.
Oh, each of your acquaintances is more impressive than the last.
Miko invited me here to experience the fun and festivities, along with everybody else.
She's so like, she's just there. I love Egg. Innocent, is that the term?
Oh, Paimon gets it. The tournament venue is full of excitement and tasty food.
Mm-hmm.
And Miko didn't want you to miss out.
So true.
I guess I'll let you catch up for now. We can meet up later, just like last time.
Why are you scared?
Sure thing. See you, Charlotte.
All right, take care, Charlotte. Runs away.
Perhaps she felt a little intimidated by
A little bit, maybe a little bit.
She's probably fine. Don't worry, she didn't leave because of you. We've split up like this in previous places we visited too.
She's right.
So, how do you like Genius Invocation TCG? Paimon bets you're enjoying watching the tournament matches.
I really wonder if she plays.
Well, in fact, I myself am competing in the tournament.
Let's go, Egg.
Wait, really?
Let's go.
Why is that surprising? Playing cards is an ancient form of entertainment.
Uh-huh.
And I was
But it's
curious
slow.
to see what card games are like in this day and age.
Okay, and how's the tournament been?
I advanced all the way to the semifinals.
Not bad, Egg, not bad. I thought she was gonna say, I got eliminated the first round.
The semifinals? That's amazing! So what's your next match?
I love the shock.
Unfortunately, the semifinals is where my journey
Aww.
ended. The reason being...
What is it? You were against Miko.
The reason being that she lost
Yeah, I
to
knew
me.
it.
And when I say lost, that doesn't begin to do it justice.
Wow.
It was quite a humiliating defeat.
She's so mean. How unfortunate.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I only lost because I was duped by her little tricks.
I love them.
What's wrong with my little tricks? Trickery within the scope of the rules is better known as ingenuity.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault that some people spend all their time cooped up in Tenshukaku and never have the chance to hone their skills.
She's talking shit.
What a unique friendship.
I love it. This is a great form of friendship.
You're right, though. I should make an effort to get out more.
She's also pale as fuck, dude. She also stays indoors all the time.
Many things have changed now that Inazuma is at peace. However, it seems that some people continue to fear the divine light, just as before.
I think it's gonna take a bit longer to get used to that one.
In some of my tournament matches, I could see my opponent's hands shaking, hesitant to play their cards.
Aww.
Now that I think about it, perhaps they were scared of what would happen if they defeated me.
Oh, dear, dear. Other players lose their games and throw a tantrum. You win yours, and yet you still find a reason to mope about it.
She's right, she's right.
I invited you out for some simple fun and games. Oh, I should have known you'd be like this.
She's kinda right.
Anyway, you should watch and learn, because I plan on using some more of my little tricks to defeat that
Okay.
divine priestess from Watatsumi Island.
Ooh, this is intense.
Oh, so Kokomi's your opponent in the finals?
That's intense.
Mm-hmm. On one side will be your erstwhile comrade in arms, the leader of Watatsumi Island, and on the other will be head shrine maiden Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful. So, little one, who will you support?
You can pick Yae Miko, easy.
Good choice.
Miko, come on. No need to put them on the spot like that.
It's okay, my healer Yae is 80, also not being respected, and my level 40 Kokomi, well, don't think we need to elaborate on that one.
I know. I just wanted to see how they'd react.
I would have picked Miko anyway, not gonna lie.
The venue is right over there. Why not go and take a walk around? Oh, and if you meet my fellow finalist, do pass on my regards.
Intimidation technique. No, I kind of wonder what she would have said if I went with Kokomi. Kokomi-san, hello.
Miko, the people of
Third wheeling again.
Inazuma are afraid of me.
And for good reason, no? A bolt of lightning from you would make even my fur stand on end.
You know I would never do such a thing.
But they don't.
Nor would I eat anyone. Yet a writer of mine seems convinced that I'd turn into an evil kitsune and eat him alive if he doesn't submit his drafts on time. Honestly, where do people get these ideas?
Probably from the novels you sell, but also, you know, your energy.
Although to be fair, after I learned that he was afraid of me, I did start acting like I might actually eat him.
Nice.
Needless to say, his punctuality is now improving with each draft.
Wonderful. Do you sell the special thing, Carpilla? Oh!
Is that the Electro Archon?
Yeah.
You definitely don't see her every day.
I know.
Huh. Now that I think about it, I've actually never seen the Animo Archon either.
What a random thought. Besides, I'm sure you have. We were here with Venti like a year ago.
But that doesn't matter. May the Animo Archon continue to
never
bring my
mind.
business the winds of success.
She's mondstadtian. Understood. Oh, cool. You guys don't have anything to say? There's no one here. You?
The almighty
Ooh.
Shogun herself has come to Rito to compete in the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
I know.
Ah, how blessed we are. Her presence here today is sure to boost business in Rito for a long time to come.
Or to ruin it because people are scared. That's kind of cool. That the merchants are out here. Vahid.
Oh.
Oh.
If only I thought ahead, I could have sponsored the King of Invocations Grand Prix with my nation blessing.
Of course.
This could have been the perfect promotional opportunity for me.
Bit late now, isn't it?
Although, on second thought, who'd want to win a bunch of fertilizer as a prize?
Spicy accent. Alright. Anything else? Chi-Chi.
Everybody's been playing that card game lately.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I should learn how to play.
Sure.
Oh, but
That's not a sigh, that's a yawn.
much mental energy. It'd probably only make me even sleepier.
Layla? You right there? Ting Ting. Nah, Ting Ting, you're seriously not voiced. What everyone here is voiced. I bet even this shopkeeper is voiced. Kate, remember her when we only got to Inazuma? She was like the first person we actually talked to a lot.
Is that really the almighty Shogun?
Yes, the almighty god of thunder, Ogosho.
None of the figurines I sell in the shop come close to capturing her in all her glory. Maybe it's time to release a new one.
Oh my god, I want it. Put me on the wait list. Put me on the wait list. Alright, cool. We talked to everyone. Let's see. Can we see? Yeah, Ito and Cookie, of course, of course. Ito got eliminated first round or something. Ito, what's going on? Other semis at least, right? Come on. Hey, compadre. I knew it. I knew it.
Flying lavender melon.
And flying lavender melon.
Oh, bull chucker! Don't call Paimon that in public!
In public. It's been too long.
What would this tournament be without Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion, Ito?
That didn't make it to even the semis.
Matter of fact, the whole Arataki gang showed up in force. Our goal? To bring home the grand prize.
But neither of you are in the finals.
As fate would have it, Boss was the only one who didn't make it out of the qualifiers.
You suck, Ito.
What? Hey, that's not the point. It was just some bad luck.
Yeah,
that's all.
30% luck.
I got matched against a strong opponent in the first round.
Who was it?
Besides,
was it
was
a kid?
A close match.
Bet Kid Kujirai.
I wouldn't exactly call losing in 3 rounds a close match.
Who won? Losing in 3 rounds? You got 1 shot on every turn.
Hey, Shinobu, cut me some slack in front of my friends, okay? Anyway, it's not like you did much better. Weren't you beaten by that fish lady? Sandy Mamma Mia?
Sandy Mamma Mia? You're gonna get canceled for saying that.
Sangonomiya Kokomi, Watatsumi Island's military strategist? Yes, she beat me fair and square. I don't have a problem with that.
I think she lost in the semis.
Well, anyway, I've noticed something in this competition. If you want to win big here, you need style.
Oh.
That's right. I'm talking card backs.
Who tells right?
I lost my match because my backs were whack.
Oh, that's what happened.
The style of card backs and a player's skill don't have anything to do with each other.
It's a belief, Paimon. It's a belief.
Oh, no. That's where you're wrong, Mini Milan. It's just like how the strongest Onikabuto have the brightest colors on their back. If your cards look cool, then you'll definitely draw a better hand.
Oh man, I still have the default card back. That's why I keep losing.
Speedle fighting and playing TCGs are completely different. In cards, you actually have to rely on your own skill.
Well, you still have to draw a lot. It is kind of luck-based. I'm starting to agree with the amount of times everyone kept saying luck in this quest.
Yeah, there's no use arguing with you. Why don't we let our friend here weigh in?
Oh god. Why don't we play a match and see? I don't want to pick no sides with these. I love both of them.
Hey, you're right. That's a pretty neat idea. How about this? Shinobu, lend me your deck. You've got some pretty slick card backs. But the Traveler probably has cool card backs too.
I don't.
Maybe even better than yours. Okay, in that case, you can use my deck.
Oh, because you have the ugly? Okay, sure.
Boss, how do I put this? Nobody could win with that deck of yours. No matter who.
I want to see his deck so bad though. Okay, that sounds awful.
Hey, quit busting my chops. Sheesh. What do you say, Traveler?
Please.
You got time for a match now?
Please let us. Please don't have some stupid. I'm sorry, I cracked my wrist on accident because I was doing the hands on each other move. Please don't have a stupid reason to let us go away. Oh, yes.
Right. See? This is what I call a true compadre.
Let's go. Wow, the mouth vibration.
All right, I'll be the judge then.
Let's go, Cookie.
Just
I 90'd
remember
Cookie
to take
recently.
It easy, you two. This isn't a high-stakes match. It really doesn't matter who wins or loses.
You're right.
Oh, shush. No. Do you guys hear that? It's the cry of my cards, cheering me on in the wind.
Shut up.
My cards, you mean?
Yeah. Oh my god, you actually play Arataki Numero Uno Ito's invincible deck with Ito, Chongyun, and Razor. Yes, a grand classic combo. Sure. Against oh my god, you're playing at this team? No, but Cookie, your deck is so... Oh my god, you're running the bell? No wonder you're losing. You have all golden cards, Ito. This is actually kind of good for Ito. Also good for Ito. I'm keeping my full hand.
We're gonna make this the most exhilarating TCG.
I don't think either side will have a good time dealing with Boss's deck.
Who should we start with? I think we'll start with Razor. We're triple Claymore though, which is kind of nice. Like Claymores are good for literally everyone on my team. Ito, the smartest deck builder out there. Awful hand. Punch. Kid Kujirai. If your opponent's support zone is not full, transfer this card to your opponent's support zone. So then I get an Omni Element? How odd. I'm beating the crap out of Kokomi, just punching her. I would want to have more cards. I'm just all out. I think I have another one of these plunges. It's Kole that's back out. I'm gonna sacrifice Chongyun.
Present.
Sorry, Chong.
Take this, compadre.
Oh no. Wow. A full 1 damage. Oh no, but you spawned this. That's kind of strong. Honestly, that thing is really strong. Oh my god, it gave more duration to that thing. Pain. Oh, what a bad hand again. Please lots of Geo. Please lots of Geo. We'll take it, I guess. The 3 cryo can be used. It's fine. We can play this. Wait, we can eat food again. We can play the plunge. This. Yes. Then we punch Kole. Bonk. We have our burst now. What does this do? Oh, it's his physical. It deals 6? Okay, well, I'm gonna tune this. We're gonna use the burst. We're gonna kill Kole.
It's showtime!
Bada bing. Bada. Ooh, that looks amazing with the golden card.
Nothing I've never seen.
I know. It's you. It's your card. Honestly, I'm trading out cards like this. And then I'm just punching for 5! Ito! Bam! Okay, we're all out. I'm sad. Oh wait, oh my god, I'm gonna take so much damage. I might die here, even. From just dots. These decks are awful. I hate these decks. Ow. 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 Yeah. I should have switched. I'm an idiot. She's Dendro Virgin. Ow. Holy moly, this is unplayable.
Oh, now you see what the champ is capable of.
These decks are so stupid and lame.
My deck to thank for that.
Well then. We're pretty doomed, eh? Puncher.
Keep back.
Sight to
Elemental Burst. Is this gonna AoE?
Oh.
Oh.
Take me back.
Cookie's deck is too good. I can use this though. Wait, can I clutch this? +1 damage. Gives a shield point to the active character. This will cost me 3. That will cost me 3. I need 3 in total. Wait. Wait, I'm clutching it.
Swift and merciful.
Freeze?
What a dread boss. You're gonna
Wait.
lose if you keep this up.
Hey,
Where's the
chill.
freeze?
Let me show you what happens when numero uno goes mano.
He's right. He's going mano a mano, but I thought I'd freeze.
We're still talking about cards, right?
If this
After
does...
all that
Oh, well, yeah, I moved anyway. Never mind. I thought I would have frozen. But it wouldn't have made a difference. Alright, Arataki Ito. I almost clutched it, but not quite. Deserved dub.
See? My theory was correct.
Yeah, you're so right.
Don't let it get to you. You were using Boss's deck
Oh, I'm
after all.
sad, no.
Anyway, what are you two doing here?
We're after a card thief.
Actually, we were looking for Kokomi.
Oh.
Have you seen her around?
Yeah, I guess you're not allowed to be involved with the actual plot.
Or, as Arataki numero uno idioso so eloquently called her, the fish lady.
Thank you, Ito.
You're one to talk, Lavender Melon.
True.
Her match in the finals will be starting shortly, so she can't be far.
Sara.
Why don't you ask Kujo Sara?
I saw her too.
The Tenryou Commission is in charge of managing access to the venue and maintaining order.
Yes.
Hey, just remember that if you ever want to play another match, you can find me anytime.
Alright, sure. I'm still mad we didn't beat him. I might just go for it again. I need to get some lunch though. I'll be back later. Hopefully, hopefully it's still nice. I kind of like this story so far. And there we go. Bam. Cool. You know, I couldn't let Ito get away with a win, right? I had to get a dub. I want to see what he says. Nothing. We don't even get a special cutscene. How lame. Alright, well, I guess there's not a whole lot.
Compadre?
No.
No worries.
No more lore. I just beat him and nothing happened. Well, that was not really worth it. I think no one else here has anything to say. Also, I can't grab another book, so maybe in Liwa you can't either. Anyway, Sarah, good to see you.
Hi, Sarah. We're looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her anywhere?
Let us know.
I saw her exit the venue after the semifinals, but she hasn't returned since.
She didn't even say hi.
If you're looking for Her Excellency, I believe she's currently near the western shore of Rito.
Hey, Gorito.
Goro, good to see you.
I think last time I saw Goro was like his hangout.
Hello, you two. Is there something the matter?
No.
No, we just wanted to say hello to Kokomi.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, her opponent in the finals will be a tough one to beat.
It sure will.
Who are you rooting for, Sarah?
Ooh, don't put her on the spot like that.
Up till now, the almighty Shogun had my full support.
Of course, of
but
course.
Now that she's been eliminated from the tournament, in truth, I don't really care.
Alright, fair enough.
Paimon thought for sure you'd be rooting for Miko.
No, she eliminated Egg.
I certainly would, in the past.
Oh.
But now that the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi are on amiable terms,
Oh, right.
we're all friends.
I forgot the whole enemies arc. She was like the main rival of Kokomi for a bit.
Those are exactly Her Excellency's thoughts as well. The point of a game of cards between friends is to exchange skills and enjoy the game together.
Right.
It's not about who wins or loses.
I mean...
She hopes that this spirit of friendly competition will define Inazuma going forward.
I mean, sure.
A commendable attitude.
Yes.
Her opponent is skilled in the art of deception. Even if she appears to have worry written all over her face, don't fall for it. She's likely trying to lead you into a trap.
I know. Sly Fox.
Nice to see two generals who were once enemies on the battlefield now looking out for each other.
It's kind of cool. Gotta admit.
Do not be mistaken. I speak only in the interest of fairness.
The
moment I saw the name Sangonomiya on the list of competitors, I anticipated that she would make it into the finals to face the almighty Shogun.
Right.
I've watched every one of her matches. She constantly adapts her strategy and excels at employing rare and unusual tactics.
Really?
But after the almighty Shogun's loss, I'm afraid that Lady Guji may also have caught wind of Kokomi's strategies.
I see.
Oh, so you want to make sure Kokomi's got intel on the other side too? Wow. Trust Sarah to make sure everything is fair and above board.
Thanks for your insights, General Kujo.
Wow.
I will be sure to pass them along to Her Excellency.
That's kind of griefing, but whatever, I guess.
Don't mention it. The match will be starting shortly. Please, let her know to get back to the venue soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably a good idea.
And I'll get going.
Don't get disqualified. Well, that was a sudden, small moment.
I hope the final goes smoothly.
Why are you trying to, like, foreshadow jinx this, huh?
Everything should be fine. As long as that Oni manages to avoid causing a scene.
Right. That guy. Yeah, no, I understand that. What's this got to say? It's always funny. Pure Scratch Thermic is of indefatigable depths. The revised hardcore revision of the King of Invocations is now available for purchase. Oh, wow. Forbidden Dice. I will always support Yai Miko-sama. She doesn't have a chance. I'm confident Madame Sangonomiya Kokomi will be the one that emerges victorious. In your dreams, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and bet on it? Bring it on. Loser pays for dinner. Please abide by the tournament's venue rules and enjoy the tournament in a respectful manner. I'm gonna sit here. Whoever's sitting on this side wins, just so you know. Kaya sat on this side and lost, and the other guy sat on this side and lost. This is the winner side. Kokomi-san. Oh, hey Kokomi.
Kokomi!
Paimon? Oh, and the Traveler's here too.
Hello.
Surprised to see us? We came to wish you good luck in the competition.
Sure did.
So, what are you doing out here, Kokomi? Taking in the view?
Thinking about strategies?
Yes. The soothing sound of the ocean's waves do make me feel peaceful. But I actually came here hoping to see Watatsumi Island.
Okay.
Huh? Can you really see Watatsumi Island from here? Let Paimon take a look.
And?
Well, can you see it?
No, but the thing is, it's always in your heart.
Let's see. Oh, that must be Kanazuka.
Uh-huh.
And a little further than that, there's Yashiori Island.
Uh-huh.
Izumi.
Yep, well, you'll never win TCG then.
Even on a perfectly clear day like this, you can't see Watatsumi Island from Narukami Island.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to see it when the islands were surrounded by storms.
Okay.
Though the islands are on peaceful terms now, the dark clouds of war still linger in some people's hearts.
Yeah.
Even when friends argue, they still need time to reconcile.
Why? Why this?
Think of how much time is needed when the conflicting sides could never even see each other.
Uh-huh.
You okay, Coco?
I was gonna say, well, what is this sad arc right now?
Oh, sorry. My mind was drifting to some more serious topics.
Was it now? You didn't join the right? You didn't join the tournament to play cards. You're competing for other reasons too.
Yes. I thought you might understand.
Oh yeah, I totally got that.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You know, just being more friends and reconcile and all that.
Who wins and who loses isn't what's most important.
Yeah.
What's
That's what a
important
loser would
is
say.
that Her Excellency came here to compete with all of Inazuma watching.
Uh-huh.
Yes. More people will be traveling between Watatsumi and Narukami Island from this day forward.
You're so kind.
The point I hope to make is,
We're all friends now.
even though we believe in different gods, we can all come together as friends by playing cards at the table.
So true.
We should be willing to cooperate and assist one another in the future.
Sure.
You could say that I'm playing cards to help dissolve enmity.
Wow, you're doing such a great job. You're using a simple game of cards to drive major social changes.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
What a sudden weird arc.
Besides, my passion has always been in tactics and strategy. How could I pass up the chance to play in a tournament for a strategic game like this?
See, this is a way better reason.
Oh, so you have your personal reasons to play too?
Yeah, thankfully.
Yes, partly. You should be careful of that fox lady.
Uh-huh.
Even Sarah warned us that she'll be a cunning opponent.
It will be a battle of wits.
Yes. It seems that you're not the only one who sees this tournament as a chance to resolve our differences, Your Excellency.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I don't know.
Don't worry, Paimon. I've already thought of a variety of stratagems for the match.
I've already calculated all 67 potential different card plays she can do with her deck.
Wow! Paimon's really looking forward to the final now!
Let me guess, we won't get to see it.
And Paimon swears that she's actually gonna see it this time! No matter what! Paimon won't let herself get distracted! Not even by all the tasty snacks in Inazuma!
I don't believe it, but I'm also looking forward to it. Good luck, Kokomi.
Thank you. Alright, let's go.
The card thief is gonna distract us. How much you wanna bet? Oh.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent.
Yo, okay, this is kind of cool.
Ooh, that's a nice title.
Yeah. Oh, here she goes again. This is what I was on about earlier.
Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
I don't think the Electro Archon would get upset over a minor thing like this.
Not anymore.
Hey, what are you two chatting about?
Hello, fancy seeing you again.
Oh, wait a second. The real question is, how many times are we gonna run into khaenri'ah?
Every time. She's doing things with a tournament. Come on.
Talk about a coincidence, right?
No.
What are the chances?
They're very high. This is the major event of Tevat right now. Stop acting surprised.
I interviewed a few people around Rito, but no more details on the card snatcher, unfortunately.
Damn
After
it.
that, I ran into khaenri'ah here. We got to chatting, and then I found out that she knew you too.
Yeah, we met in every region so far.
Sorry, you said the card snatcher?
Oh, right. Tell us your tactics.
Oh, let Paimon explain.
Fade to black. Paimon tells Kokomi everything that's happened recently. But not Goro. Goro can't hear it.
I think I already have some insights
Really
regarding the
now?
truth of this matter.
Okay.
Really? But it's a little complicated, and the finals are about to start.
Alright, fine. Just go beat up some dude in card. Come on, got it.
Let me put it this way, though. The key to this case
And call to the stage, Kokomi.
is actually khaenri'ah.
You what?
Huh? Oh, wait, what?
Me?
I'm sorry.
Having chatted with khaenri'ah, I was starting to think the same thing.
I haven't cracked the code yet, guys.
Sorry, I don't have time to explain now. We'll have to continue after the tournament's finished.
Alright, good luck.
What should we do? Paimon's still trying to wrap her head around that.
Enjoy the match.
If Kokomi was only working off of what Paimon told her, how come Paimon can't find the answer?
I don't know.
Oh, is Paimon really as dumb as a lavender melon.
Don't worry about it. Let's watch the competition.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the final
Master
round
of ceremonies.
the King of Invocation's Grand Prix Inazuman Regional Final.
Whoa.
Our contestants are Guji Yai Miko
She took the winning
of
chair.
the Grand Narukami Shrine versus Sangonomiya Kokomi, Divine Priestess of the Sangonomiya Shrine.
Oh my god, both shrine maidens. Whoa, applause. The crowd goes wild.
Without further ado, let the final match begin!
Wow, we had a little musical intro as well.
It's starting!
Okay.
Now, to find out who will play first.
Rigged dice.
You took your time. I was starting to wonder if you got lost walking on the seabed, Miss Soul of the Deep.
Yo, she's actually intimidating already.
You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
There's no need.
Oh, that's it, full
I've
answer.
heard that fried tofu with all the frills gets cold quickly. If we don't serve it right away, then I'm afraid it'll become a cold, greasy mess.
So what? This is awful trash talking.
Begin!
So who drew? Okay, so Yai wins. Just so you know. The two play a close and thrilling game of Genius Invocation.
And the winner is...
Alright, let's see it. Kokomi seems happier, not gonna lie. How do we not know yet? Didn't we watch the game? Oh wow, it isn't always the right side.
The Divine Priestess from Watatsumi Island.
Wow, Yai got washed, get destroyed. Wow, were we cheering for Kokomi?
Just seeing that Kitsune yokai made the fur on my tail stand on end.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Congrats, Kokomi.
Thank you. Kokomi! That was a real nail biter, but you did it!
Okay, my theory fell into the water. The one sitting on the right side is not per se the winner.
That Miko is a crafty one, pretending she had no strategy and letting one of her own character cards get defeated. Then she played 2 cards from her hand that required to have lost a character card. She came pretty close to turning the match around.
That was a compliment. I don't know why she'd be mad.
Goodness, what's all the commotion over here? Discussing something interesting behind my back?
Yes.
Not at all. Paimon was just saying what a real pity it was that you lost.
She did. I can confirm. She actually said that.
It's no pity at all. It was just a little fun competition.
Mm-hmm. Would you say the same if you had won?
We'll see who wins next time. What do you say, Miss Soul of the Deep? How about a rematch?
Right now?
If Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play.
Their trash talking is so bad.
However, the traveler here is waiting for me to help them solve a puzzle they've been facing.
A puzzle?
Oh, really? Then I won't disturb you.
A puzzle?
I'll go play with Goro instead.
Oh.
It's been a while since I've seen those fuzzy ears of his.
Oh no.
Now, back to our conversation.
Defend your warrior, Kokomi.
Khaenri'ah, you've been delivering items between different nations for the past several days, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I've had quite a few deliveries recently. But what does that have to do with the card snatcher?
I don't know either.
The strange thing is that Kirara's delivery route has coincided with the card snatcher's movements at every turn.
He's just following her?
Yes, and therein lies the clue.
Okay.
You mean Khaenri'ah is the card
No.
snatcher?
No, it's more like Khaenri'ah is delivering the cards that the card snatcher was to steal.
Huh? Hey, that's not true. I'm just out here doing my job. You can't just throw false accusations at a person. I mean, a yokai like this.
Calm down, you two. Khaenri'ah's not the thief.
Wow, it's heated. She does not like Paimon though.
Let me ask you, Khaenri'ah. Have any of your packages in the past few days been from the same sender? Or were any sent to the same destination?
Spicy.
Let me think. Senders have all been different. But there's one destination that keeps coming up in every region I've been to.
Oh my god, the TCG tournament.
Really? And what destination is that?
Oh, shocker, guys.
I'm not at liberty to give you the exact address, but I can tell you that it's in Sumeru.
Wait, so, oh my god, it's... Is it for Sino? Is someone like gathering all the card backs for Sino or something?
Were the contents light? No larger than the size of an envelope?
Yes.
Huh? Wait. You're not one of those yokai who has prophetic dreams, are you? I used to hear stories about that when I was curled up on my grandma's lap.
No, I'm only the divine priestess
merely.
of Watatsumi
Only the divine
Island.
priestess.
I just like to read light novels and books about military strategy. Divination's not my field.
Wow. Is that really how this ends?
Well,
No.
after all I've said so
one of
far,
these.
have you arrived at the same answer as me?
Let me think. I like these. These are cool. The package's delivery address. Interpret.
Every nation khaenri'ah visited had a parcel
Louis.
sent to Sumeru.
Yes.
The contents were light and were no larger than an envelope.
Yes. They're cards.
The contents were probably genius invocation cards.
So true.
We came to Inazuma because we tracked the thief here.
Yeah.
We've run into khaenri'ah multiple times throughout our trip.
This is true.
No.
No. I mean, this is linked. But that's literally the dialogue it said. The thief is using Konamiya Express.
Oh. The thief is likely using Komaniya Express to send packages.
Sure. The truth behind the package.
khaenri'ah's deliveries contain the treasure chest card backs.
Yes. Is this really... Is this really... That's... I thought we said that from the start.
You nailed it.
Thanks. I misclicked 6 times.
So the card backs we've been looking for have been right under our noses all along?
We've not been looking for the card backs. We were looking for the thief that's taking them.
But there's still one thing that doesn't quite add up. khaenri'ah picked up her package in Mondstadt before we encountered the card snatcher.
Sure.
I've thought about that too.
Oops.
The way I see it, there's more than just one thief involved.
So we're trailing not one, but multiple card snatchers?
Yes. The person you've been tracking most likely is one member of the group.
Okay.
It seems the other members had already obtained the card backs and sent them together.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, collecting all those card backs across so many nations would be near impossible for just one person.
Sure. I mean, we're kind of doing that.
But why isn't the one we're following ever using Komaniya Express?
I don't know.
Because he's too slow. He probably missed the arranged shipment date. Well, that's how I figure it at least. From your explanation, he's only committed theft on one occasion.
Yeah.
And there were even witnesses. After that, he's been trading or playing to collect the card backs.
Sure.
I suspect that this person isn't a very good thief. He probably used the mora he was given to arrange shipments with Komaniya Express as funds to use for trading.
Right.
And there's another question now. Why don't the other members just keep the cards and take them back to Sumeru themselves?
I don't know.
Unless there's a reason for them to stay.
I don't know.
Yes. This is a question I'm still grappling with now.
Okay.
What is the thief's objective? What kind of secret is hidden behind these card backs?
I don't know. Maybe someone wants a monopoly. You know, maybe there's not enough card backs to make multiple decks, and Sino just wants multiple decks.
Unfortunately, there's no way to know without seeing one for ourselves.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I can't just open a customer's parcel. If the company ever found out, I'd be fired on the spot.
Then I will be a thief.
And I don't want to go back to being a yokai in the mountains of Inazuma.
No, we don't want to cause you any trouble, of course.
Okay, what's the alt?
At this point, maybe it would be best for you all to accompany khaenri'ah to Sumeru.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna follow her anyway. We're like the card thief at this point.
Good idea. Going to the delivery location is the only lead worth following now.
Sure.
And if the recipient really is a bad guy, then khaenri'ah could be in danger. We should come along to make sure you're safe.
I can beat up bad guys.
Hey, I know my way around a fight too. I haven't had a single package stolen from me since I've started this job.
2 weeks ago.
Whenever someone picks on me thinking I'd be an easy target to take packages from, I send them running.
I understand, but we still have to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Let me think about it. All right, I'll let you come with me to the delivery point in Sumeru.
I get why she'd be sus of us. I get why she wouldn't trust us.
But on one condition.
Uh-oh, my rules.
You have to promise that you'll hide somewhere where the customer can't see you.
Okay.
Who's ever heard of a group of people delivering packages?
You're right.
No problem. You got it.
You've gotta hide.
Also,
just makes it
even
more
if the
sus.
customer is a bad guy and has stolen things, we should leave that for the local authorities to handle.
Of course.
Next up, Sumeru. Oh, we're really traveling all over the place this time.
Uh-huh.
Good luck. You'll have to tell me how everything turns out the next time we meet.
Yes. Oh, there you go. Cards out, grievances be gone, round 3 complete. And we move on to... Wait, we still have something to say? Culminates chatter of joyous dreams.
That match between Fox Lady and Fish Lady really got my blood racing.
Uh-huh.
The sweat's practically boiling off my forehead.
Lovely.
Yes, yes. I'm sure all of Rito knows how excited you are, but the gang's all waiting for us. We should be heading back now.
Yeah.
They can wait a little longer. At least let my compadre and I play one last match. You can't say no to that. Pretty please?
Fine, it's a new one too.
That's my compadre. I knew you'd be down to duel.
Uh-oh.
Only you understand a hardcore TCG player like me.
Ugh, seriously, what will I do with you two?
Listen, it's his influence. I'm playing his deck again? Ah. Oh man, the same match again. Well, that was painful. Alright, enough of that.
General Kujo.
Hello.
Could I have a word with you?
Sure,
Yes.
let's hear this.
Congratulations on your victory, Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Wow,
I
how
wanted to
wholesome.
express my gratitude for the helpful advice you provided before the match.
Cute.
It was nothing. Anyone with a good head on their shoulders knows that skill and strategy ultimately determine the winner.
Yeah.
In any case, it was an exciting match to watch.
You griefed Yai though.
It was unfortunate that you didn't register for the tournament as well.
True.
I'm afraid I'd be no match for you.
Don't say that. You're not so different from me. Seeking chances to hone your skills in the game, considering countermeasures, and competing with others as if they're friends?
Uh-huh.
Perhaps you have a point. In that case, let's play a match of Genius Invocation before you depart for Narukami Island.
Wow.
It would be my pleasure.
How cute. And is Yai anywhere? Here's Khaenri'ah anyway. And Charlotte.
I heard you refer to the opponent as a kitsune yokai earlier. Could you tell me a little more about that?
Her journalist angle is
Don't
awful
leave out
though.
any details. Who knows? Maybe there's something I'll be able to use in my news piece.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I better not. I'm afraid of saying something wrong. Besides, I'm not really the most qualified yokai to answer questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then maybe you could help explain why a kitsune would have any interest in fried tofu?
Now your questions are making me hungry. Why don't I just take you to try some kitsune ramen here in Inazuma? I can explain while we eat.
Wow, nice. We're being left out once again. I don't know what's happening this event. Everyone's just leaving us out. And Yai leaving without saying a word as well.
It's about time for us to head to Sumeru and investigate that group of thieves.
Yep.
Paimon's got a feeling that it won't be long before we have a breakthrough on the case.
I mean, if we're speaking relatively...
Let's head to Caravan Ribat first.
Ooh.
That's near the designated pickup location.
Okay, cool. I like Caravan Ribat. Hello, mateys. Who's here?
Are we getting close? Which way should we go now?
She's whispering.
We just need to head a short way towards the desert. It's not far.
Okay.
I would recommend taking a bodyguard to protect you. If the customer does turn out to be rotten, you can let the bodyguard deal with them.
She said she's a good fighter and we're here.
Good point. A bodyguard.
Alright, well, Dia moment. Candace? Dia? Sino himself.
Oh, look! Isn't that Sino?
Really? I thought he'd be the one ordering the cards.
Good to see you.
Hey.
Headed to Caravan Ribat?
Isn't that where we are right now?
Remember, Paimon? We can't just disclose a customer's information.
Huh? Oh, don't worry. This is Sumeru's General Mahamatra Sino.
Yes.
He's the leader of the Matra and always takes criminal activity very serious.
And TCG as well, especially when he's an adventurer.
Wow. How do you know so many powerful people?
Listen, we're pretty powerful ourselves. You're underestimating me.
You better get used to it, Kirara. You wouldn't believe the people I've met since I started traveling with them.
Do you have some time now, Sino? Or do you need to go participate in the Genius Invocation Tournament?
He's like, there's a tournament? What?
Tournament?
Oh my god.
The tournament has already finished.
I already won it.
Really? Then how did you do, Sino?
I am now the official king of invocations.
Oh my god, congrats. Did you crush the competition?
I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment and drew...
And drew?
I can explain it later.
Oh, he doesn't want to reveal his
Anyway,
tactics.
I have time.
Awesome.
Great. Let Paimon catch you up on what's happening.
Actually, I got really lucky. Fade to Black. I pulled Sino's VA in Star Rail as well. Well, lucky. It was pity, but still.
Now, how many times is Paimon gonna have to explain everything?
One more time after this, I bet.
I can accompany you. As Paimon said, it's my duty to uphold the rules and punish evil.
Especially when it's about TCG.
What do you think, Kirara?
Yeah. Why would you... come on, why would you not pick Sino?
All right. But remember, you all should hide while I'm delivering the parcel. I know that this customer is suspicious, but they're still my customer until we have any concrete proof otherwise.
Sure.
Okay, we'll go hide.
Ning, no way.
But if we're too far away, we won't be able to hear anything you're saying. How will we know if you're in trouble?
Do a little double cat whale tail wave.
Not a problem. You can just watch my tail.
See?
Your tails? You mean both of them?
Yeah, well, otherwise she would have said tail, wouldn't she?
Of course, both of them. I'll come up with a way to have the customer confirm the contents of the package.
Okay.
If they turn out to be just an ordinary customer and the package doesn't contain the card backs,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll lower both of my tails. That'll mean you can just stay hidden.
Awesome.
But if they turn out to be the thieves we're after, then I'll...
Point them up to the sky, I guess.
Lay down.
Yes. Lay down.
Huh? Why would she do that?
Because I will be throwing a massive attack.
It'd be a signal that we need to lay down the law.
Shut up. Yeah, you're not used to him yet, huh?
No way! I'm not getting on the ground. That would be way too embarrassing. Besides, don't you think that would look suspicious?
Yeah, because putting your tail up in the air.
You think so? Then maybe you can use your tails to pound your back.
And why would she do that?
Because we need to pound the competition.
Simple. It'd be signal that she had found the backs we're looking for.
I love everything about this moment. This is making up completely for me being an idiot and not pressing record.
This is the first time I've met someone as creative with their words as I am.
Wait, you like it though, right?
Have you ever considered a career in writing news headlines, Sino?
Oh my, I wish Sino could help me with titles.
Oh no, don't enable him.
Do it.
Okay, if we keep standing around talking like this, the package is going to be late.
Oh, sorry about that.
Listen to me. If they're the thieves, I'll lift one tail up and keep the other one down. If you see that, then you can come round them up.
All right.
You're not going to lay down?
Because I will lay down the pain on them.
No, I'm not laying down.
I love this. Culminate, Chatter of Joyous Dreams, Duel, the Summoner's Summit Round 4. It's not yet the ending. I think the ending will be a little bit still. Hey, and this is the desert that we only just explored. So I know everything around these places now.
We're in the middle of
Watch
nowhere,
this.
though.
Boom, epic
Are you
jump.
sure this is the right place,
Boom,
khaenri'ah?
sniped him.
Let's see.
Yeah.
The address is approximately 100 paces down the road from
Yeah.
Caravan Rebot towards the desert, near the first flaming flower.
Oh yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
That's the most suspicious address Paimon's ever heard.
Gotta agree. Alright, we're here. Look at it. I did the Sealy even. And 2 treasure hoarders. Well, actually, eremites just. Hello. Who will be waiting here for us? We're hiding. Stop,
Near
guys.
the first flaming flower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're here.
It took you a bit to see the absolutely decimating flower that's burning everything.
Huh? There aren't any houses around here.
Why is a house something you'd expect? Why can't it just be hand-to-hand delivery?
Maybe the recipient planned on coming here to personally receive the package.
I mean, yeah.
I've had customers do that in the past.
Or you're about to be ambushed?
We're still a little early. In the meantime, why don't the rest of you go find a place to hide?
Sure.
And remember, watch my tails for the signal.
Do the signal so that we know. I don't know what to look for. khaenri'ah. khaenri'ah, help.
The customer will be here soon, so be sure to stay out of sight.
Sure. I know where to hide. They'll never expect it. Ow. Wow, guys. Who would have thought that this is where we were going to be hiding? That's a great spot.
Well, hide here.
Yes.
This spot is hidden, but with
Indeed.
a clear view.
So true.
I'm
Bestie.
sure this recipient's up to no good. Who'd pick up a package in a place like this?
Maybe it's a surprise for someone.
I agree. But for the sake of her company's reputation, we'll let her tell us what to do.
Nice. No. I'd laugh. That was good.
What? As in her tails?
Oh, her tails, because she's a cat. I get it.
Yeah,
I got it, Sina. Stop explaining your jokes. Only noobs do that. Ooh.
Hey, look! Someone's coming.
Khaenri'ah, behind you.
You from Komoni Express?
Yes, would be me.
That's right. You must be Mr. Dada Baba?
Dada Baba. Yo, Mr. Dada Baba.
Where's the package?
Hey, calm down, lad.
Yes, this is your package. Here you go.
What? There's been a mix-up. Why are there game cards in here? Where are my bows and arrows?
I recommend that you open it and confirm the contents. I've been running to many places the past few days through all sorts of weather. The contents may have shifted, so it's best to check that everything's intact.
No need. You haven't opened it to see what's inside, have you?
Oh.
Of course not. That would be against our company policy. But if the contents are valuable, I would still recommend checking them first. If anything turns out to be damaged, I could compensate you now.
Smart.
I said no need, didn't I? Why are you so persistent?
Why are you so weird about it?
You know, boss, this little lady's out here all on her own.
Oh.
We could use that to our advantage, you know.
Oh, stop. I hate you. I actually hate you.
Hey, you. Are you the only one delivering out here?
She didn't hear that. She's a cat, guys. She heard everything you just said. Do you think she would? No, whatever.
Yes, that's right. I wouldn't bring a bunch of people with me to deliver a package.
That rock right there would be a perfect hiding place, but nowhere I would hide people. That would be crazy.
I'm no good at lying. And I can't keep my tails from moving everywhere.
Okay.
Look, she's getting a signal.
This shot is incredible.
But wait, Paimon doesn't recognize that signal at all.
Run. Something's wrong, guys.
I nearly forgot. This just happens to be my 100th delivery. It's a really special moment for me.
Khaenri'ah, you bum.
If you could let me know what I delivered, it would mean a lot to me.
The tails are trying to swim away.
Her tails are moving all over the place. Does she need us to step in or not?
Yes, I mean, I know, but I don't know what I'd do.
Her tails keep moving and intertwining. They keep pointing in different directions.
He's gonna come to some bullshit conclusion.
Maybe she's trying to say that she mixed up her directions.
No.
These people aren't the intended recipients.
No.
Seriously? There's no way anyone could get all that just from her tails.
Well, Cyno could. I like Paimon's little noises now.
Something's not right. I can feel it. And you seem real concerned about this package, Missy.
The tails are going wild.
No, that's just part of my job. We always care about the customer. Are you really not going to open it?
Khaenri'ah, just move your tails normally.
Come on, boss.
Grab them at your
Enough
hand.
talk.
And just point one up and one down.
Yeah, nobody will ever know anything happened way out here.
Then do you have a moment to leave a 5-star review?
Sure. I'll leave a 5-star review after you're dead.
What? She's gonna beat them up by herself.
We got a knife! Forget the signal!
I got a knife!
We gotta save Khaenri'ah!
I want to see us run here in the meantime. Hello.
Boss, she's got backup.
Of course she does, idiots.
What are you afraid of? Get him!
You guys are nerds. In the name of the law, I will decimate you and steal these card backs. No, I'm not sure you want to fight this.
Huh? Wait, that's Cyno, the General Mahamatra.
You know, the thing is with Cyno, every time, I think they're so proud of the animation. He so often in cutscenes has where he does his, like, idol where he equips his gear.
Cyno!
Hello. Cyno trial moment. Oh, Khaenri'ah trial moment. Backflip on him. Oh, we need to kill his friend too? 16k, not bad. Ning?
It's nothing.
18. Ning better.
Khaenri'ah, are you alright?
He's just sitting there chilling.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
I'm a bit worried.
Had I known you were here, we wouldn't have.
Oh, really? What a shocker.
Too late for that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear any whining from you two either. Clear?
Yes. Crystal clear.
Crystal clear. Ayeta also wants a piece of TCG.
General Mahamatra, I don't want to go to prison. Can't you just let us off this one time?
No.
That depends on how honest you are.
We'll tell you everything.
Okay.
What's inside the package?
Card backs. Genius Invocation TCG card backs that we collected from different nations.
Okay.
Are they the kind with a treasure treasure chest design on them?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, how'd you know that?
Who are you, and why are you stealing card backs?
We're just a group of treasure hoarders. That's all.
We know.
Some hoarders were getting fed up recently with just stealing small stuff. They wanted to,
Go on.
They wanted to pull off something big. You know, not just in one nation. All across Teyvat.
Oh, okay.
All across Teyvat?
And then what?
Yeah, we were planning to steal prized treasures from different nations all at the same time.
Okay.
After pulling off a job like that, everyone would recognize us treasure hoarders as the most powerful organization across the world.
Guys, the bags are worthless.
But, seems like that's not gonna happen now.
You wouldn't have in the first place.
So what does any of that have to do with these card backs?
Well,
they're treasure, aren't they?
The problem was we didn't know how to communicate our master plan to all the other treasure hoarders.
Yeah.
But with how popular Genius Invocation TCG has become recently, somebody suddenly came up with the idea to use cards as a way to communicate our plans without being detected.
And you wanted a cool treasure card back. Oh my god, Lux chest. Scenic.
So you were the ones who printed these card backs.
Who printed them, even.
Yeah, because every treasure hoarder knows what to do once they see a treasure chest.
Open it, and not keeping us scenic.
First you bury
It'd be
it,
so
no
funny
one else
if I
can
kept
take
that.
it, then just add a little bit of...
A little bit of
Hey, shut it! You're giving away all our plans.
Well, you're going to jail otherwise.
It appears you consider this ridiculous plan of yours more valuable than your own life.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'll talk.
Papak.
All you need to do is cover it with some wet dirt or sand.
See?
Then wipe it off after a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll look like this.
Secret message?
My fellow hoarders, this is the big job we've all been waiting for. Take up your daggers, put on your masks, and round up your sumpter beasts.
I don't know if it was the first recording or if I said it later, but I did think of it being like some way that they wrote on the cards. I mean, this is like hidden as well. Man, I wish the first part was here.
Oh, and for those of you without sumpter beasts...
Bring your fowl.
Seriously? That's all it says? What a waste.
Well, you need to gather all of them to have the full text.
Hey, what do you mean, waste? That message will mobilize the treasure hoarders.
Not even.
He's right. The time and the other details are printed below that.
Let Paimon see. Oh, there it is.
Blind ass.
Objectively speaking, it's definitely a creative method of communicating information.
Wow.
But then why were you trying to retrieve these card backs?
To not get caught?
It's all because some fellow hoarders got addicted to Genius Invocation.
Okay.
All they needed to do was stick to the plan, but they couldn't help themselves and started playing the game.
They became normal people?
Not only that, they were even using our card backs and showing them off.
Hell yeah.
But that wasn't the worst of it. Some of them ended up losing our card backs to other players.
You were afraid that your plans would be exposed, so you dispatched members to quickly retrieve the card backs that had been scattered into the markets.
Wow, that was a crazy twist.
Not just the ones on the markets. We collected all our treasure chest card backs and we had them shipped back.
Okay.
We feared that our plans had already been discovered, so we were preparing to print another set of card backs. They would indicate a different time to initiate the operation, and we'd redistribute them.
And they'd play TCG with them again.
But to take every precaution, we raised funding for everyone to send us the backs via khaenri'ah Express. That way, we could guarantee the card backs would arrive safely and on time.
Is this an advertisement for khaenri'ah Express at this point? With khaenri'ah Express, you can guarantee the card backs would arrive safely and on time.
Huh? Oh, thanks for the compliment.
Right?
So the senders would stay at their original location to ensure that the operation could continue moving forward.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, that must be why the treasure hoarders came after the person who sold the card back in Mondstadt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a treasure hoarder as well.
Oh, right! It's no wonder we were running into the treasure hoarders left and right. They wanted to be sure that anyone involved stayed quiet.
Okay, so basically we chased this one guy in Mondstadt. We chased after him after seeing him deal with a treasure hoarder, I believe. And then he got attacked by treasure hoarders. We killed the treasure hoarders and realized that he got one of those card backs, and so this is why the treasure hoarders were after him.
There. I told you everything I know. Hopefully that will help us make up for our mistakes. Please,
No.
Mahamatra Sino, show us mercy.
You tried to kill someone. You're absolutely going to jail. Another thing I found funny is that the guy in Mondstadt was like, yeah, I paid like dirt cheap for this. It was nothing. And I managed to sell it for 3 times the price. And then everyone was like, wow, that's a lot more. And I'm like, what 3 times dirt cheap is still like dirt cheap. You know what I'm saying?
You'll each receive your due punishment. Enough talk. Come with me.
Let's go, Sino. My champion. Half adventure, half real Sino. The king. I can't believe we missed the tournament here, though. You follow Sino back to Karavanri'ah.
I've taken care of the criminals for now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be escorting them back to Sumeru City shortly.
Sure. Thanks for all your help.
I was only fulfilling my duty. You all did well.
Thanks.
Sino seems like a completely different person when he's working.
Uh-huh.
All right. Goodbye for now.
I said the same.
Oh, wait! I still want to interview the champion of the Sumeru Regional Tournament.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh, here's gonna go other personality again. I can't wait. Adventure Sino out.
Tell me, Mr.
Let's see
Sino,
it.
what were your thoughts about the tournament? And did you have anything to say about the treasure hoarder incident?
Sino, please explain your play at the end. When you drew a card, he's gonna do a move.
Genius Invocation TCG is a very good game. But to me, it's not just a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's an art form.
Wow.
It allows people to meet others, make friends, and experience the joy of dueling together.
Doesn't this make you want to like join a card club in real life? I kind of, let's have a card meeting, all of us. You want? And let's do it. Let's just do an event, IRL.
I hope everyone can have the chance to experience the fun of playing this game.
Yes.
Great answer. That'll be a perfect ending for my news piece.
Wow.
Therefore, I assure you that I will personally bring judgment to any criminals out there with the delusions of desecrating this game with their evil plans.
It's about TCG.
No matter where you run or where
Use
you
the animation
hide,
again.
You will not escape the punishment of lightning.
Oh, I see. Let's stay calm. No need to get worked up.
It's okay, Charlotte.
Now let me think. Not so genius thieves behind mysterious treasure chest card back plot finally.
Got decked. You get it? Like cards?
Yeah.
And punching?
Yeah, I like that.
Yes, that'll work nicely.
Oh my god, I wish I got help like
These two
that.
make quite the team when it comes to words.
It's amazing.
If that's all, then I should get going.
Alright, thanks, Sino.
I'll
Take care,
inform
buddy.
the other areas not to be gained by these thieving treasure hoarders.
Take care, Sino. Let's play a game of TCG next time.
We will.
Awesome. I'm excited.
So in the end, it turned out that the group of card snatchers we were tracking was the treasure hoarders all along.
Shocker.
Still feels a little disappointing, though. Paimon thought for sure those card backs would lead us to some valuable treasure.
But they did. They did, Paimon. They led us to the friends we made along the way.
Don't say that. Think of the bright side. We uncovered a major international crime scheme.
Whoa, you're right. Good thumbnail.
Oh, I definitely have everything I need for my exclusive news piece.
Uh-huh.
If anything, Paimon regrets that we didn't get to see the mysterious inventors of Genius Invocation TCG.
Next time.
It seems everyone can't stop talking about that game.
Yeah, it's fun to play cards and meet friends.
In that case,
Ooh.
how would everyone like to join me for a very special delivery?
Ooh. Ooh.
Huh? You mean it's related to Genius Invocation TCG?
Yes, the makers.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You'll understand when we get there.
Really?
I would have invited Sino along too if he wasn't busy with work.
You should have said that before. You would have made time.
Oh, really? But didn't you say before that you can't disclose customer
I was gonna
information?
say that too, but I didn't want to be whiny.
Yeah, but this time the situation's different.
Okay.
Let's just say this delivery wasn't assigned to me by the company.
Okay.
This package had been sitting at the company for some time because we could never locate the recipient. Even the neighbors didn't know where he went.
Right.
Oh, so the company eventually took ownership of the package?
I don't know.
Yep. The holding period passed just last month.
I see.
But can't you just return it to the original sender?
Sure. Could.
Well, it turns out the sender has passed away.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is not great.
Yeah. And I thought both the original sender and intended recipient would be disappointed if this package is left undelivered.
Okay.
So, I
So
took the
what's the
initiative and
fix?
started asking around Sumeru in my free time.
Wow.
Eventually, I found out where the recipient went and also learned a little about his past.
Okay.
Wow, amazing!
In Sumeru, you say. Bob.
Well, you'll have to come with me and see.
Really
I
now?
have a feeling that it'll be good to have some true Genius Invocation TCG players like you come along.
Huh.
Oh, sounds like another news story brewing. I'll tag along as well.
Huh? Oh, now Paimon's really curious.
She's good at teasing.
What do you think, Traveler? Shall we join her?
Of course, it's our duty as TCG players.
All right, then follow me to Vimara Village.
Vimara Village, is that where Kole and Boy Mac Flubbles live? With the big ears? Tighnari is his name. Tighnari is his name, TCG is the game.
The clues point to Vimara Village, but I'm not sure of which house they live in exactly.
Really?
Guess we'll have to ask around.
Really?
Any idea what the recipient looks like?
Yes, an Aranara.
I only know his name is Garvapidum and that he's a scholar from the academia.
Garvapidum.
Garvapidum. Got it.
Okay. The maker of TCG? Question mark? Elor is a Deeth.
Hi there. Do you know where Garvapidum lives?
Una? Yeah.
I'm afraid I've never heard that name before.
It's a pun or something. Garvapidum these nuts.
He's a scholar from the academia.
Oh, yes, there is a scholar around here, but I've never heard anyone go by the name you mentioned.
What is his name?
Are you sure you've got the right name?
Okay.
Actually, I'd like to ask him a few questions myself regarding which of the 6 Darshans to join.
Well, let's go check him out together then.
Sounds like he doesn't know. Let's go ask someone else.
Alright. Peaches. Sorry. You're gonna make me swim? So disrespectful. So disrespectful to make me swim. That's alright. The weather's warm. Hello there, Arisa.
Hey there. We're looking for a scholar named Garvapidum.
Garvapidum?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of him.
Oh, you don't sound excited at all.
Wait, do you mean that newcomer that arrived a few days ago?
I don't know.
Oh, someone just moved here?
Yes, where?
Yes, that's right. He looked pretty anxious, though, almost like he's struggling to complete a thesis.
Alright.
I've seen him speaking with the village head, probably looking for a place to stay.
I see.
Vimara Village is the perfect place to take a vacation and relax.
Yeah.
Which is why I chose to come back here.
Uh-huh.
Got it. Thank you. We'll go talk to the head of the village.
Everyone's like, who? And she's like, who what? And we're like, who asked?
Don't mention it.
Tell me your story life.
Life is ever treating you hard. You can always come and live here for a while.
Sure. I like the music, it's pretty. I actually don't know if I've ever heard this before. Like this aware. Are you the head of the village? Amadia.
Hello. Are you the head of the village? There's something we'd like to ask you about.
We actually know nothing about these people, apparently.
Yes, that's me. Go ahead.
What shampoo do you use? How come your hair is so, like, nice and curvy instead of that flat hair most people have in this region?
Do you know where a scholar by the name of Garvapidum lives? We'd like to talk to him.
Garvapid on these nuts.
Garvapidum. Ah, that must be him.
Yes.
You know him?
Yes.
Yes, I do. He came here to rent a place to stay.
I see.
He said he needed to unwind a little.
He needs some time, I'm sure, if the person that sent the package passed away.
But hardly anyone's ever seen him come out since he moved in. He doesn't seem to be very outgoing.
Okay, well, I'm going to be ingoing then.
I don't know if that's his way of unwinding. But I'd say he's just keeping himself cooped up.
Uh-huh.
Are you friends of his?
I have no idea what we are. We're Amazon delivery people.
Yeah, you could say that.
Really?
Her tails are moving again.
Yeah.
Is that what happens whenever she tells a lie?
What is this smirk? I hate it. No.
Ah, I see. I was thinking that it'd be good for some friends to check up on him.
Yeah.
He's staying up above.
Okay.
Look for the house in the corner. You should be able to find him there.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much.
Oh God, I'm getting Culver back.
Don't mention it. I just want to see people who come here be happy.
Nice. Love that song. Don't worry, be happy. Is there more to you? No. Rana's little guest. I did think it would be Rana at first. This cozy little hut over here is where our friend would be living.
Place. Let's try knocking and see if he answers.
Alright. Knock knock. Knock knock.
Hello? Anybody home? We're looking for Garvapidum.
Oh, he opened instantly. Hello. Okay, it's just some dude.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Well, I got a package for you.
Hello, Mr. Garvapidum. I'm Kirara. I have a delivery from khaenri'ah Express. I'm afraid the package is quite late.
A package? For me?
Yes.
Yes, it's from a Mr. Gulab.
What? Gulab? But how is that possible?
He sent it a while ago, man.
Yes. It seems your friend submitted the package to our company before he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Friend? Some friend I am. There was nothing I could do about his illness. And I wasn't by his side during the last moments of his life.
What can you do?
Don't say that. After all, you and Gulab are the creators of Genius
There it
Invocation
is.
TCG. I'm sure Gulab would have been happy to know how popular the game has become.
Yeah.
Say what? He's one of the creators of Genius Invocation TCG?
That is what she said.
Why? Why does it seem that misfortune always befalls geniuses like him?
Why do we have to have this arc in this quest? I do not understand.
If you don't mind, perhaps you could talk to us about it. It would probably help you feel better.
Totally don't want to write a news article about you, by the way. I'm totally not going to profit off your misfortune.
You're right. Maybe I should tell you.
You know, if it helps him, good.
You really wouldn't mind listening?
Yeah, of course. You can talk to us. You'll feel better.
All right, then. It's not much of a story, really.
That's what I think, too.
I knew Gulab ever since we were kids.
Yeah.
We were classmates and grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the bandages on his arms, you could hardly tell he had Elazar.
Right.
He was always positive, peaceful, and kind.
But we fixed Elazar.
Later, we both entered the academia, and he became a Ratawahis Dastur.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, that's a pretty high position.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he really was that smart.
He's just happy.
But before long, the Elazar got worse and led to some serious complications.
I see.
After that, he became bedridden.
Yeah.
He received treatment in the hospital, but had to abandon his research.
Uh-huh.
I would go see him in the hospital every day, even though he said there was no need for me to visit so often.
How are you still saying some friend I am, then?
He must have been worried that he was taking time from your own research.
Sure.
I know.
Her face.
But I couldn't bear to just leave him like that.
Of course.
He was clearly the smarter of the two of us.
I don't know why that matters.
We would have some free time whenever I visited him, so we took some cards and started painting them.
Cool.
Over time, those cards became the basis for Genius Invocation TCG.
A game that was born from friendship.
It's not only a game. When we were designing it, I deliberately incorporated some theoretical knowledge of the elements.
Uh-huh.
I was originally waiting for him to recover, so we could study the subject together. But in the end...
Tell me there's like a good twist and he thinks he's dead, but we cured Elazar.
Aw, don't be sad.
Please.
Genius Invocation TCG is the result of your research together.
Is the intent of making us feel bad every time we play the game now, or what?
Not to mention, a lot of people are enjoying it now.
Is this true?
After he passed away, I tried to play the game with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I looked up,
yeah,
all I could see was his silhouette. It was as if he was still sitting there at the table.
Yeah.
I know it was all in my head, though.
Sure. Yeah.
Paimon understands. Paimon wouldn't ever be able to get used to being away from the Traveler.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon would probably find herself talking to the wind, as if the Traveler could hear.
I want to believe you, Paimon. I really do.
Yes, everyone else has told me that I have to move on and embrace the fun of Genius Invocation, saying that I'm one of its creators.
Yeah, I know how you feel, man. I also lost something dear to me the first part of this recording. I'm sorry.
But to be honest, without Gulab, what meaning does the game have anymore?
That life goes on, and so does your friendship, and your remembering of him.
Garvapidum? Perhaps you should see what your friend sent you in the package.
True.
Right.
Yeah. New card backs.
What's this? A letter?
Hello, I'm actually fine. Uh-oh, cutscene. Oh, God.
My dear friend.
Tears moment.
You must be wondering why I'm leaving you a letter like this. It's because...
Hey, Gulab, I'm here. How are you feeling today? I gotta tell you, I had an idea for another card last night.
This is cute.
huh? What's that you're writing?
Nothing.
It's nothing.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, up for a game?
You're playing
You don't
Hilichurl
have to
deck?
visit
Oh my
every
god.
day, you know. You should be focusing on your work at the academia.
Hey, enough of that. I'll keep visiting until you've fully recovered. Besides, I can't stand most of the folks at the academia anyway.
I love that.
It's your turn.
Hey, your turn, big guy.
Gulab, are you okay?
No.
Garvapitum, you must understand.
Careful, he has a Catherine.
My Elazar
is getting worse.
Hey, don't talk like that. Just need some more rest.
Why does he remind me of Sonic for some reason? Garvapitum? And his face and behavior?
Because you won't come to terms with the fact that I don't have long left. Guess what? This game we invented is getting pretty popular here in the hospital.
Really? That's great news.
Yeah. I've even made a device to help people find other players nearby.
No, I'm gonna stop.
Here, this one's for you. This way, you'll be able to keep playing even after I'm...
Just stop!
Hey!
You're gonna get better, you hear me? I don't need this thing. I don't want it.
That's not very nice.
I imagine the casket of tomes I gave you is probably gathering dust in a corner somewhere.
No.
So, this is my last gift to you. I'm sorry that I could only give it to you now.
What is it?
Do you remember when we first met? You were the only one willing to be friends with the kid with Elazar.
No.
Now, it's my turn to help you make some new friends. This way, I'll always be by your side, my friend.
Damn it. I did tear up. So did he.
Gulab. That rascal. He was always this way.
Don't play sad music too now. Dude, this tear up effect, I've seen it so many times now. I do look like that right now.
I haven't played much Genius Invocation myself. All I know is that it has brought joy to a lot of people.
True.
As a true TCG player put it, the game allows many people to meet others, make friends, and experience the joy of dueling together.
Yes.
That's right. We've seen that firsthand on our journeys recently. Paimon could tell you those stories if you're interested.
It'd be cool.
Thank you all for your kind words.
I need a second. Good friends never truly leave. They stay with us in another form.
You're right. Gulab. Is that what you were thinking when you left this letter?
Probably.
I've always kept your casket of tomes with me. It was so special for you to draw me a card like this. What a waste it is to never have used it.
What is it?
If he were here
Is it that
now,
friends card?
I know he'd say...
What would he say?
Hey friends, how about a game of Genius Invocation TCG? Well, what do you say?
I'd be happy to play. Fish. Suddenly. Fish. You play an enjoyable match of Genius Invocation TCG with Garvapitum.
Garvapitum seems to be feeling better. Paimon even saw him crack a smile when he was playing just now.
Good stuff.
It always takes time to heal from pain from the past, but I think this is a good start for his road to recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good thing that khaenri'ah kept track of that package, even when they were unable to deliver it.
Sure.
When my boss asked me to take care of it, I had a feeling that it must somehow be delivered. I couldn't just let it be abandoned.
Wow, so nice of you, Kirara.
Would you say that was your yokai intuition kicking in?
Yeah, definitely that.
Maybe, I'm not sure. I guess I just didn't want to let the sender's sentiment go to waste like that.
Wow.
Anyway, I think this is where we'll say goodbye.
Okay.
Oh, are you going back to Fontaine now?
Yeah, you taking us?
That's right.
Take us.
Who would have guessed that I'd still get such a quality story after the tournament had finished? It's going to take me a few days just to draft the articles alone.
Yeah, you're right, take us.
Oh, by the way, I still haven't had the chance to interview you two all this time.
We don't really have a lot to say anymore.
After all that we've witnessed on this journey together, Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Why do we look like this? We made a lot of new friends, and we learned a lot about genius. Friends, dude.
Yeah, you could say the best thing we got out of this adventure was the new friends we made.
Uh-huh.
I understand. I'll be sure to work your comments into my exclusive news piece.
Awesome.
Just be sure to buy a copy of the Steambird when you visit Fontaine.
How about you give me one? Hello? I helped you write this whole thing.
And I should get ready to head back to Inazuma.
Fair enough.
I still have to report everything to my boss.
Take care, everyone.
Will do. I'm sure we'll all see each other again soon.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we'll play Genius Invocation TCG if we have the chance.
Right. Sure. Duel, the summit, round 4 complete, culminate, chatter of joyous dreams, friendship eternal, fuck off, I'm gonna cry again. Where's friendship eternal? Where's friendship eternal? Show me where it is. I still got some bamboo shoot in my quest item bag. Maybe it's actually in your TCG deck? What kind of card was it? Here it is, Friends Eternal. Players with less than 4 cards in their hand draw cards until their hand has 4 cards in it. That's really strong. You just play everything, and then you use this. You can also like convert a ton of dice. Really good card. It's so cute, man. Damn it. All right, friends. Invocation coupons and 2 times friendship eternal. I think we have to do the mini games now, but as I said, I will be doing this on live stream on my birthday probably, which is this Sunday. Which I will definitely be sobbing on again, I feel, with knowing you guys. So let's do an outro. Hey gang, not very much more to say. What a cool quest. I actually really liked it. Still sad I was stupid and forgot to record the first part, but again, nothing much happened and all the spice really happened after, so I think we're all good, and you got a pretty decent recap of what happened there anyway. At least I tried to give it. I hope you all had a nice day. I hope you all are enjoying TCG, the events, and are excited for Fontaine and all the other stuff that's to come. And I will see you in the next one. Lots of love, and bye-bye.